Oh, I have Abdul and B-Joy here. B-Joy, you came first from Nigeria today. Well done, well done, well done. Ascribe greatness to the golden rock. His work is perfect, and all his ways are just. Ascribe greatness to the golden rock. His work is perfect, and all his ways are just. A God of faithfulness and without injustice, good and upright is he. A God of faithfulness and without injustice, good and upright is he. Happy Sunday to you and your family household. Yes, my dear, same to you. How are you all? I hope the children, your husband, all your members of your family are good and praising God. Thank you. You are first today. I made a promise on Friday that the first three people that will come from Nigeria, and not just when they come, they will click out. Mm-hmm. So I have to watch and see how. I'm not expecting the person or people to be here for the whole 2 hours, but if you can, why not? We have an important discussion today. Even if you're going to be in the background, you can listen to what we've got to say. All doing good. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Good, good, good. Ascribe greatness to the God that rock. His work is perfect, and all his ways are just. Ascribe greatness to the God that rock. His work is perfect, and all his ways are just. Where is our course rep and Funke? I know I haven't seen Funke for some Sundays now. Maybe she's busy. But no problem at all. So, and where is AA? AA is the one that encouraged this the gift for the first person that will come, or the first three people will be visa to come to the UK, one way ticket. One way ticket. That means it's coming for good. AA is not here. Maybe she's in the background. Maybe she's still coming, so we can have this discussion. But before then, we'll just be singing. Hey, where are you? Are you in the background? You initiated this topic, so you better be here. You better be here. Oh dear. Go, and where is Musisi as well? Because I'm about to sing his song. I just remembered him. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Jehovah, the man of war. Yeah, Abdul, I don't know whether he's still here or not, because even well before, 30 minutes before I logged on, I saw his comment saying that he's here, he's prepared a topic, and all the rest of it. Maybe he's going to come back. I mean, there are three people in the background. I don't know who they are. Can you give a thumb up if you have not already given a thumb up if you're in the background? Can you give a thumb up? And if you can share for others to join us for this important discussion, because as I was planning this discussion, I had quite a few stories about people who had misfortune due to trying to bleach their skin. So it's an important discussion for us to, be interactive. So people can just say their own opinion, what they think, and if they have tried to bleach their skin before, what led them to try to do that, and what was the outcome, and why did they stop, if they have stopped. I want it to be interactive because these are things some people do out of ignorance. They just do it because I want to be that color. Because I remember when we were growing up, I don't know, I think it's still the same now. You hear some people say, oh, I like somebody who is fair. So maybe because of that, in the quest for people to be recognized or to get married or such like, they will want to change their skin color, which I think is ridiculous. And one lady, they said, had to go and start bleaching her skin because she was the first in the family, but her younger ones who were fairer than she is were getting married before her, and she put it down to her skin color, and she went and started bleaching her skin. That is ridiculous. These are the things we're going to discuss today, and we have to get the health implications of doing that. But before then, while we're waiting for people to join us, we'll just be singing. And Joy, you get. I wish it will be a ticket. I think it will be. I wish it will be. It's that easy to get a one-way ticket to the UK, but it's not going to be. It's going to be something else. But to be quite honest, I say that to people. I know people might think because I've lived here for too long. To be quite honest, UK is no more UKing. It's not what it used to be when I came here. I came into this UK 30 something years ago when UK was UK. When you come abroad, yes, yeah. But we actually came for 2 years. We just came for daddy to do his master's degree and we'll go back. We didn't really come to stay, but obviously we stayed. And 38 years later, we are still here. So when people hear me talk about, not being bed of roses, not being that exciting anymore, people may not understand where I'm coming from. I'm coming from the place of somebody who has seen it all. I think I've seen it all here in the UK. I came here when there was no mobile phone, there was no phones. Like most homes don't even have a phone. Even if you have, you can't use it to dial international. I came to UK in such times where things were not just how they are now. There were lots of good things then, and things have improved from then, from since then to now. Things have improved, and some things have gone back. So, yeah, but you get something. But I don't think. But type it there if you Joy. Do you really want UK? Do you really want UK visa? Remember, I'm not talking to you as a single lady or unmarried lady or a lady without children. It's because if you have to do anything, you have to put into consideration everybody. So based on all that, Joy, just being very honest, and I mean very honest with yourself. Will you really want to drop everything, probably sell your land, probably sell your house, probably sell other important things that you have, because the cost of moving to the UK now is not. So based on all that, will you really want to come to the UK? Based on the fact you're not a single girl, you can't just pick your bag and walk out and go. Even if you're in that situation, just to pick your bag and come. When you come here, are you prepared to do by 4 a.m. you are awake, you go and do a cleaning job to clean the offices before the people who are the office workers come. From there, you go to maybe another cleaning job. And after that cleaning job, you go and do a warehouse job where you have to carry heavy equipment. And it doesn't matter what you are in Nigeria, whether even if you are whatever you are, provided you sold everything to come here. Are you prepared for that kind of life? Yeah, out of ignorance. Yeah. So based on all that, if I give you a one-way ticket now, Joy Special, to come to the UK, I'm not giving it to you for holiday, for you to come to UK for. But one way means you are staying here. Will you really like that? Being very truthful to yourself. Will you want to do that? Yeah. Give me your honest opinion while we're waiting for people to join us. You will. Oh my God. She said that she will. Seriously? How many of them have you got now? 4, isn't it? So you're prepared to drop everything, bring your 4 children, yourself, your husband to the UK for what? To do what exactly? Some people are coming as students. Some people are coming as whatever they are coming as. But when they come here as a student, you are only allowed to work 20 hours. 20 hours at minimum wage. And I think minimum wage is about 12, 13 pounds an hour. By the time you finish that, you really know, is it worth it? Would I really come to the UK? Do I want to come to the UK? So, Linda is here. Linda, while we are waiting for people to join us on this important discussion, you can see the thumbnail. And that thumbnail is myself and my junior sister. That's my junior sister who lives in Jacksonville in Florida. And growing up, there were 7 of us. 3 we are really, or still are, very fair. 3 of my siblings are very fair. And 4 of us, we are dark. And I am the darkest in my family. And I'm proud of it. I'm black, I'm proud. Say it loud. I'm black, I'm proud. Say it loud. Do you know? No, you people will know. People will know that song. We are all young people. Does this a song? Say it loud. I'm black, I'm proud. Say it loud. I'm black, I'm proud. There's a song that time. I can't remember who sang that song. Was it not? You people won't remember. Oh, Abdul, you're back. You are waiting before, and then you disappeared, and you're back. Thank you for coming, Linda. How are things? Hope you're all good. How is the baby and everybody, the bigger ones? I'm the dark. Yes, so I am. Out of 4 of us that I on the dark side, I am the darkest. They used to call me Fulani because I used to have really pointed nose, very dark and slim. But if I'm still as slim as that now, after 4 hefty boys, and after this number of years, then there's something not quite right. Yes, I don't want to remain like that. Baby is fine, I think. Oh, that's good. Fantastic. Yeah. So that thumbnail, that's my junior sister. There's another person between us. But that the one between us is that my sister. I told you, my immediate junior sister that passed. That my immediate junior sister, we have the same complexion. I think I'm a bit darker than she is. She was, because she's no more. I lost her in the year 2000. So, but that my sister is the one next to the one I lost. Because our dad, as I said, the story is that our dad was fair and our mom was dark. So some of us took after our dad's complexion and some took after our mom's complexion. But it's so funny because I took after my mom's complexion, but facially, I actually look like my dad. Yeah, facially, I look like my dad, but complexion-wise, I look like my mom. You see how, blood is very thick. So, Majesty, worship His Majesty. Unto Jesus be glory, honor, and praise. Majesty, Kingdom authority. People are not joining us. People, come on, join the live stream. Let's have this important discussion. Let's have this important discussion. I think that's what happens every time. Because it's Sunday, people will have different things they're doing. But later on now, when you want to end, that's when most people will start coming. Just want to share this. Share and thumbs up. Yes, so thank you for reminding. Thank you for reminding. So I hope you are all okay. Your family members. Unto Jesus, glory, honor, and praise. For Jesus the King, majesty, worship His majesty. Jesus who died, now glorified, King of all kings. So exalt, lift up on high the name of Jesus. Magnify, come glorify, Christ Jesus the King. Majesty, worship His majesty. Jesus who died, now glorified, King of all kings. Yes, Lord, just have a word of prayer so we can just start the preamble of the discussion while we're waiting for people. Father, we thank you for today. Thank you for another Sunday. Thank you for making it possible for each and every one of us to be alive today in the land of the living. I glorify your name and I thank you for every member of this, members of everyone in this chat today. Thank you for them. Thank you for being with each and every one of them. People who are here already in this live stream and those who are going to join us and those who are going to replay. We remember everyone and ask, oh God, that what we're going to be discussing today will be of benefit to everyone to know the importance and the dangers of some of the things we do out of ignorance. So that's what we're going to be discussing today. So we have an open mind as we discuss and as we learn and from each other. So thank you for this and pray for each and every one of us that this discussion will go well. and that you bless and keep everyone, even as we enter this new week. This is the second Sunday of August, and we thank you for making it possible for all of us to be here today. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Thank you for joining me in that prayer. Miracle worker, miracle worker, come and do a miracle, miracle today. Come and do a miracle, miracle today. Miracle worker, you're a miracle worker. Come and do a miracle, miracle today. Come and do a miracle, miracle today. Your name is Alpha. Your name is Yahweh. Miracle working God. Your name is Yahweh. Powerful healer. You're a powerful healer. Come and heal so powerful, powerful today. Come and heal so powerful, powerful today. Your name is Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. Powerful healing God. Your name is Yahweh. Destiny changer. You're a destiny changer. Come and change our destiny, destiny today. Come and change our destiny, destiny today. Your name is Alpha. Your name is Yahweh. Destiny changing God, your name is Yahweh. Miracle worker, miracle worker. Come and do a miracle, miracle today. Come and do a miracle, miracle today. Your name is Shammah. Your name is Alpha. Miracle working God. Your name is Alpha. Thank you so much, Joy. It appears you're the only one here commenting. Thank you for your support, my dear. Thank you. As I say, sometimes on these live streams, it's like that. And towards the end, if people will start coming, when you are saying that, oh, I'm going to be rounding up this live stream now, then lots of people will start coming. But I know, I fully understand. We all have our different things that we do on days. And so to come and support, sometimes it's not always easy. So that's why I appreciate it when people are here. Like Joy, you even dialed in before I started. So I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you for that. What's happening to this? Okay. Yeah, so this is a topic. I'll just start gradually, and then if we have more people who can revisit what we have said. Yeah, welcome. But yeah, thank you so much. Because skin bleaching, people don't really understand. They think it's just, oh, I just want to be lighter in my complexion. But well, the skin bleaching, whether it is through creams, because some people do it through creams, some people do it through pills. Yes, it's not just what they rub on their body. Some people do it through pills. Some people do it through injections or other home remedies that they do. And whatever way the people do it, it carries a range of short and long-term health dangers. And many of these things are linked to the active ingredients that is used in some of these bleaching creams, like hydroquinone. And so if you read the content of those bleaching creams, you see some of the things there, you'll be wondering if people really look into that, they will not put those things in their bodies. You're naming those people that are not here. Exactly. Even Abdul that came briefly, I don't know where he is now, but I'm sure he will be back. And you're listing all our family members. Where are they? Where are you? If you are behind the scenes, come and say hello. Don't worry, I'm sure they will come. But and if they don't, I'll just do this at 1 hour live stream. It's now almost 4:30. So once it's 5 o'clock, I will stop. So I'll just say what I want to say, and it will be there when they if they decide to come, they can. Oh, Spice, my dear, leave Spice one alone for now, because she's that's why I'm saying to you, do you really want to come to the UK? Oh, look at Tels. Look at Tels, my Emma. Joy, did you bring her? did you tell Tels to come and listen, to come? I haven't seen Tels for a long time. Emma, you're very welcome. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you. I don't know whether I've seen your picture before. I don't know whether you're fair or you're dark or you're in between. So we are talking about skin bleaching and the dangers. Hello, my dear. Yeah, so good. It's so good to see you. It's been a while. Yeah, so that's what we are discussing today. Let me see if I can send a message to someone that I know will be interested in this. Although if the person so let's see. If not, I'm sure lots of people replay my live stream. So tell us, Faima, how are you? You are really welcome. I think your last, because I listened to your tales. Bijoy have left the tales for you now. Bijoy is now doing baking and how to preserve this, how to make this from scratch, and all that. I watch all of you and I give you thumb up. I'm sure I don't know whether you've heard, but when I say that I don't comment on people's channels anymore for obvious reasons, but I watch all of you. And tell us, I think your last story was over 2 weeks ago. You've not uploaded a new story. Tell us more stories. Is it about that city, the girl in the city, and I can't remember. I know it's over 2 weeks ago since I listened to your tale. I normally just put it on, be listening, and following what you're doing while I'm doing something. So yeah, I follow all of you, but you don't see my comment, and that's okay. And if you watch me as well and you drop a comment, that's fine. And if you don't, that's okay as well. I don't really mind, because what is I'm so disillusioned sometimes when I look at my what do you call that thing? The amount of time people watch you. My videos are not long. Even the ones that are 5 minutes, sometimes you see people watching for 1.5 minutes, for 5 minutes video. And the sad thing is that most of the people that watch me are YouTubers. And I'm like, if a fellow YouTuber can watch a fellow YouTuber 5 minutes video, you're watching 1.5 minutes, and you're also a YouTuber, I don't understand. What kind of conscience is that? When I watch people, even if it's sometimes somebody like Ogum series, I watch Ogum a lot because I love Ogum series. Her videos are long, sometimes they're 40-something minutes. I watch them from beginning to end, in between ads, everything. Because It doesn't cost me anything. And all of you, I watch, even if I'm not following what you're saying. For example, if BJoy is doing something to do with baking, I'm not learning those baking stuff because I don't really need them. But I have to play her video to the end with all the ads because I know I'm supporting her. But it's so sad that when you look at the retention rate on the video, and most of these people are YouTubers, and you're seeing for 5 minutes video, because my health channel, I make sure that I don't do long videos there in particular, so I can just go straight to that health topic. And I would like to think that what I'm giving is valuable information for people to understand and have something that they're going home with. Even the family channel, even if it's over 12 minutes or 10 minutes, is because it needed to be that length of time. But it's so disappointing. But it doesn't matter because all of you know, most of you who are very close to me, you know why I'm on YouTube, and it's not a problem. But because of what people are doing, I'm taking this decision. I am taking a decision, and that decision will come up on a video dropping shortly. You see it on it. Look at Laurentia, welcome. I'm just doing a little bit of mourning. I don't even know why. Because it's not necessary. Whether they want to watch or not, it's annoying, but it can be annoying. And they have pushed me to take a decision. And that decision will be coming up on a YouTube video soon. But anyway, today what we're talking about is, okay, Laurentia is the second person that dialed in from Nigeria today, isn't it? Is it Laurentia? Yes, because the first person is G-Joy. Laurentia, in case you don't know, I'm giving a one-way ticket to UK for the first 3 people that dialed in from Nigeria. So you're the second person from Nigeria, I think. Isn't it G-Joy? Is she not? You know what one-way ticket means? It means you're not going back. It means that you're not going back. You're staying in the UK. So you can come and suffer with us. Because people think it's all jolly. One-way ticket to the first 3 people from Nigeria dialing today. So you're the second. BJoy is number 1. You're all getting your one-way ticket to the UK. You don't need visa. Just tell them that it's Mommy Fechi that is. You come to the airport, just tell them that it's me that is inviting you, and they'll just ask you to come. And they'll ask you, why are you coming with only one way? You tell them that I said that you only needed one way because you're not going back. Was she there? Oh, that's my yes, of course. She lives in Nigeria. Of course. She's number 3. So that I've got 3 people then. Okay. She's answering my question now. I think you're behind. Pels, can you refresh? I think you're behind. If this is now that you're seeing my question about your complexion, then you are far behind. I'm just in between, not just dark and not fair. You're right, mommy. It's better. It's been 2 weeks or more. The city man, they left all city girls for the village one. Yeah, that's the one. That's the last one, isn't it? Yeah, I listened to that. When I have the time, if not immediately, okay, watch. Yes, that's fine. BJoy, you see, as you are rejoicing before and dancing, see another dance from Laurentia. She's dancing for this one-way ticket. You see, Tels, are you happy to have one-way ticket to the UK and come and suffer with me? No, I'm not suffering. God forbid. And come and suffer with with some people, not everyone, with some people who are coming newly now, unprepared, who are doing 3 jobs, who don't have a life. Some of them are sleeping in a bus stop. Some are sleeping from one job to the other, they're sleeping. And some of them are very tired and in the bus or in the train, they're sitting there really shattered. Are you prepared for that one-way ticket? I've got 3 of you now. Say yes that you're prepared for that one-way ticket, but when you come, you're not going back home. You know what one-way means? And are you coming with those of you who are married and you have children? Are you coming with children? Are you coming on your own? Because it's only one way ticket for you. Mhm. No, I'm not suffering. Hey, God forbid. I'm not suffering. I said those of them who did not plan well, because not everybody that came now, some people came now and are still not suffering, that's still okay. But it's a big struggle. If they really open up and tell you the truth, it's a big struggle. Nobody coming now will tell me that they are okay. Unless they just came, there's a job here in the UK, and the company brought them over to start that job, and they're paying them high salary. That's different. But I'm talking about people who sold their lands, sold cars, sold even their houses to come. These are the people I'm talking about. Okay, AA is here. Okay, you are prepared. Hey, so is it that bad? Hey, we're talking about that one-way ticket for them to come here, knowing that they're not coming for holiday, because one way means one way, and they're still prepared to come. Hey, you see, that's the thing, Laurentia. You're coming on your own, because that's what some of them are doing. They're coming on their own. Either the man is coming or the woman is coming, and the other person is left behind until they walk and find their feet before they bring the other person. So one way on your own. And if you're married and if you have children, they will come later on when you've stabilized yourself. Are you prepared for that? That's the only way you get that one-way ticket. Not when you are coming with your husband at the same time. Okay, if you want to come with your husband at the same time, are you both prepared to be waking up by 3 a.m., as the case may be, to go and clean the offices for office workers who are starting work at 8 a.m. with their suit and whatever? Are you prepared to start doing that? And once you've done that, because the cleaning does not take up to more than 2 hours. And after that 2 hours, you'll be paying the minimum wage, which is maybe £12 an hour. So for those 2 hours, you've got £24. Then you have to jump into the train or bus and spend maybe half of that money to go to the next cleaning place or to go to the next warehouse, because these are the type of jobs you start with, unless you're coming well prepared and you have some money, you already got a job, somebody offered you a job here in the UK, which I don't think is happening. Look at that. Laurentia is still saying that she's coming. So my people, things are that bad. And look at me preparing for Jackpot. Because when I give you the one-way ticket, you come here, I'll leave you here and Jackpot. what did one-way ticket? Mommy, I don't know. No, I know you're not suffering. Yes, by the grace of God, I'm not suffering. But then, let's even face it. If after 38 years, 38, most of you are not up to 38 there. If after 38 years in the UK, I'm suffering, then it's like a curse. Honestly, let's not just be realistic here. If after 38 years and I tell you I'm suffering in the UK, that's a bit of a curse. There's something not quite right. After having and raising 4 children here, 3 of whom are married, and I tell you I'm suffering in the UK, that's a bit of curse. There's something not quite right. And after I've done a diploma in advanced nursing, I've done degree in nursing, I've done BSc in occupational health, and I've been working for this number of years, and I've got about 3-4 different pensions coming up, and I tell you I'm suffering, then there must be something wrong. I must have got it wrong somewhere. So I'm not talking about people like myself. I'm not talking about somebody like AA who has been here since she was a teenager or so. I'm talking about people who are coming now. It's all well and good to jabber if you want to, but please calculate it. Calculate it now and see whether is it really worth it. And I'm surprised, but not so surprised, that I'm offering you a one-way ticket to come here for good, and you are thinking about it. But although tell say that I'm not sure if it's without my husband, I'm not sure. And then Laurentia said, I have to come with my husband though. That's interesting. That's very good. So that's what that is telling me is that you need to try and make it where you are. Because I'm telling you now, some people who are here are so ashamed to tell people the truth. I've met a few. I've chatted with a few. They are so embarrassed to tell their people what is going on because of the impression they gave them before they left. If people can come and do quick jobs and get some money, that would be good. But things have changed. Thank you. I was seeing this before. I've seen it all. I have seen it all. Since I came to this UK, I remember vividly when we were in Scotland. Because you see, we did not go through even all this hardship of now. We did not go through that because my daddy came with British Council scholarship. He got that scholarship. He was working in Lagos, and he got British Council scholarship to come and do his masters. So that's how we came. So we didn't even come through that way of coming to suffer. No, although the money they were paying him was not much, but he saved a lot from it and brought me and our son, first son, who was a baby. So we joined him 6 months after, and then started managing with him. Started cutting chicken into 100 pieces for us to manage. But people who are coming here are not prepared to manage. They're not prepared to cut one chicken into 1,000 pieces. They want to have a whole chicken themselves today, not tomorrow. They want to do it the other way around, and it does not work. You have to be patient. You have to start small. We started small, very small. Today, if I want to eat 2 chickens every single day for the rest of my life, I can afford it. But we have to start from somewhere. That's what I'm trying to say. So just like what AA said, it's no longer what it used to be. I wish it is. When every morning you come out on your front door, there's free pint of fresh milk for your children. That was in Scotland. I don't know whether they did that in, that was where they started as babies, as children. That was in Scotland. I don't know whether they did that in England then. Every single morning they happen until they get to a certain age. Is it happening now? Hell no. Lots of things have changed. Look at NHS, health service. You have to wait and wait and wait. People are passing away. We would have been a victim of health service last year if we did not run for our lives. And thank God that we have somewhere else we can go and that we have the means to do it. We would have been statistics of the health service here in the UK. And people are still telling me that you're prepared to leave and come here. That really saddens me, honestly. That shows that things are really that bad back home. Can my brother get it? I think he needs it more. I'm okay in Nigeria for now, mommy. Please, I would like to be in the background. That's okay. That's okay. You can be in the background and listen to what we're saying. There are still jobs. See what Tel said, that she's okay in Nigeria for now. That is fantastic. I'd love to hear that. Let us make the most of where we are. Sometimes I don't like talking about these things, but when I talk about them, people will be like, maybe they might not tell me, but behind they may be saying, well, she's saying this because she's been there too long. She's raised her children there. She's comfortable there now. That's why she's saying this. She doesn't know what we're suffering in Nigeria. But I know to some extent. I do know what's going on in Nigeria to some extent. I love Nigeria. And by the grace of God, I'll also soon be in Nigeria. Obviously, I'm coming for visit. It's not the same like people, those of you who live there. It's not the same. But I am to some extent. And it makes me sad how things are over there. It makes me sad. I do understand. But at the same time, the only difference here is that there's security, there's power, there's water 24/7, there's light. But there are people, I was told the other day, I was saying, oh, there's light 24/7. They say that no, not everybody has light 24/7 in the UK. That some of them, correct me if I'm wrong, that some people are using, how did this person explain it? That they're using coins, they're using something, card, to put somewhere, and that sometimes if that finishes, the light will be off, they won't have any light. And I'm like, here in the UK, they said, of course. They said lots of people. UK, is it true? Overall, UK is still far better, of course. Of course, oh, it is. If, but not to the detriment of people's health. Coming here to do menial job, doing 4 jobs in a day, and don't have a life, and in the process pass away. That's the problem. We are coming, though. That place is hard, though, leaving people with no options. Yeah, I know. They will come to Lagos again, oh, mommy. Yes, by God's grace, I will. Smart card. Okay, smart card is to help people to plan. Okay. Yes, I know the charge card. Ideal for budgeting. I've never used it. I don't, but I dropped. It was only recently that somebody was telling me, you're talking about lighting. That some people, if that okay, that card, that thing finishes, that they might be without light for a few hours until they're able to afford another one. I'm like, hey, my people, are you hearing that? This is UK. So you were talking about light 24/7. There's water 24/7. We pay water rate. Maybe I don't know what happens if you don't pay your water bill. I don't know what happens, because everything we pay for here is on direct debit. Everything is on direct debit. So after the taxes and the deductions from your salary, then your household things, we have our water bill on direct debit, electricity bill on direct debit, all our phone things on direct debit, council tax on direct debit. If you have mortgage, your mortgage will be on direct debit. If you don't have mortgage, you are paying house rent, your house rent will be on direct debit. By the time they finish all the direct debits, after they've taken their own things from work, sometimes I look at my pay slip. What is already taken out, deductions from my pay slip, is over £1,000. Yes, just deductions only, over £1,000. So you can now imagine what I'm taking home. And from that thing I'm taking home, all these direct debits I've just mentioned to you will be deducted. I haven't talked about the shopping, because we do all our shopping. If we have to eat meat, the Sundays we decide to go, we only eat meat on Sundays. We decide to eat meat, it will be from the farm. We order it, grass-fed beef, grass-fed lamb, grass-fed chicken wings and stuff like that. We order them from this farm, and when you eat that chicken and that meat, it tastes so different, but it's more expensive. By the time you now calculate that and remove them from all these household bills, how much is left? Little or nothing. I like to be realistic. So yes, here might be better, but lots of people are struggling. I was speaking to one of my clients recently. This lady is approaching 70. She's past the age of retirement in the UK. But she a white person, not a white Caucasian. And she's telling me that she cannot afford to retire. My people, listen to this. Say Caucasian is not a foreigner. That she can't. And my heart bled when I dropped the phone. I started speaking with her. She was more or less begging me to not to say that she's not fit for work, but my job is to assess people whether they're fit for work. She was more or less asking me to do this and do the next thing so that they don't say that she can't work. Almost 70. I dropped the phone and I cried. I said, God forbid. This is a Caucasian. So our people who are coming in their 30s, 40s, 50s, what is their hope? So let's put all these things into perspective. Some people don't plan. Yeah, when I look at that lady, a Caucasian, I'm like, wow, what happened to you? Because you are born here, you're from here. You expect that at that age. But yeah, lack of planning can also be a problem. and lack of cutting your coat according to your size, like what I did on that one of my videos, what that lady was saying when she came, how she was doing this, she was doing that, she was paying £500 every month to ride Mercedes car and all that, things like that. When you live that kind of life, then later on, as you are getting older, try for you to enjoy. It's better for you to struggle when you are younger. When you're getting older, like I am getting older. I'm not old at all. I'm getting older. And I want to enjoy my life as I'm getting older. It's not the time for me to start struggling. My retirement age in the UK is about less than about 2.5 years now. I don't, God forbid that I'll get to that age and I'll be begging not to retire. Although you are allowed to work, if you want to, you can work on until you pass in this country. You can continue working depending on the type of job you do. I would love to think that if I really want to continue working beyond UK retirement age, it will be on my own terms, maybe doing a couple of days a week just to keep my brain going. I don't want it to go stale. I can still continue doing maybe a couple of days a week. That is my choice and in my own terms. But let me read comments. Okay. If they don't put money on it, yes, it stops. Yeah. So yeah, my people. So you see what I mean? So light and electricity, all well and good, but sometimes you don't have light. If you're using that charge card because you can't afford to have the full electricity thing. But that's on the people to put money on it. Okay. Same as not paying gas or electricity bill. You get disconnected. Yeah. Okay. Let's dive into today's topic. Okay, my dear. Thank you. Thank you. If I start talking about these people coming with one-way tickets, thank you for reminding me. Let's go into the topic for today. And we go, girl dropped out of year 12 to become a cleaner. What is that about? You see, they create their own future problems. Absolutely. We need to cut our coat according to our sizes. Yeah. Yes, 12 is age 17 years old. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Okay. Okay. Because people know me, when I start one, I'll go on and forget what we're here. But what we just talked about is also important. I think it's very important for us to be reminding people that although Nigeria might be bad, but it's not bed of roses in diaspora as well. It's not bed of roses. So you saw the thumbnail on my live stream. As I said before, that's my junior sister. That's how she's always been since we were born. And that's how I've always been since I was born. I've been dark, very dark. And I've never, although when we were growing up, looking at because I have three of them are fair. Four of us, we are seven. Four of us are dark. And as I said before, I'm the darkest. So looking at my two sisters and then the only brother is also fair. I'm like, why? Why are they that color? Why am I not? Because at that time, people would think that people who are fair, the fairer you are, the more beautiful. And some men will openly say that they want a fair person. So this lady, I talk about a lady who's a younger ones. We are getting married because she is also from a mixed complexion, like my family. So the younger ones who are fairer than her were getting married, and in her head is because she's not fair. She went and started bleaching her skin to look fair, so to see if she will also get married. Oh, she's beautiful. Yes, yes, you can see. Even when you look at the face, you know that we are sisters. It's just the complexion because our dad was fair, our mom was dark. That's how we go, half and half in our family. But when you look at our faces closely, you know that we are sisters, we are siblings. Anyway, so this lady went and started bleaching her skin to see if she will be fair and see that's why her junior ones were getting married. Unfortunately for her, because when you bleach, some people you don't just bleach your face, you bleach your arms. In fact, she tried to bleach every part of her body. Sometimes people don't use just creams. Apparently, as I was looking into this, I'm discussing with people about this bleaching, I understood that there are various ways people can do it. It's not just using the creams, Some of them use all sorts. Some of them use pills. Some of them use injections. Some of you, I'm like, really? You inject something into your body to make you fair. You use pills. You drink pills. Oh my goodness. Why? What? Who has done this to people? Why? Why? But again, I say sometimes it's out of ignorance. For that, like that lady who thought that that's the reason why. Do you know, the lady actually lost her life. How did she lose her life? Not just that she was just bleaching. After bleaching, bleaching does not buy anybody. But you never know. Because there are other things. We are going to come to that. They bleach. Yes, so they bleach everywhere. We're going to come to the dangers. Because people might think that, oh, it's just the skin. Sometimes they have skin discoloration. Sometimes they have uneven skin tone. Sometimes they have increased sun sensitivity. These are the dangers of bleaching. However, there are more longer-term dangers that people don't even know about. That's why I'm saying that people do these things out of ignorance. Maybe if they know that actually it's not just about my skin being fair, it's about other things happening inside me, maybe they will stop bleaching without knowing the side. Yes, Joy. Some people are doing it without knowing the side effects. Yeah, they use different methods to bleach. I didn't know, honestly. Before, I was thinking that it's cream. When people say, you're buying bleaching cream and stuff like that, I didn't know that people can go to that extent of having an injection or taking capsules, pills to make them. For what? When you take these things inside you, do you not think of the implications? Anything that you ingest or anything that you ingest meaning swallowing, and injecting meaning obviously going through your bloodstream. Ingesting medication to get your skin whiter, or injecting something to get, just like people injecting things to be slimmer. That is the trend now. Lots of people, instead of working hard, if you want to lose weight, instead of working hard, like I do, I don't know whether I'm going to do it, put it on my this health channel, the work I did with a friend, a newfound lady I found here. That lady is a few years older than myself, but we went for work. It took us nearly 2 hours. By the time we finished that work, by the time I finished that day, my Fitbit hit 18,000 steps. I'm very active. So if I really want to lose weight, that is not the end, because when I lose too much weight, it does not suit me. So I do these things to keep healthy. And don't talk about weight. Of course, if you are very overweight and when you are walking, you're walking sluggishly, you will know yourself that you need to lose some weight. That's different. But if you really want to be healthy, going to have an injection to lose weight is not good, because it has their side effects. All people are looking at the benefit of one thing, they're not looking at the side effects. I had so many pimples on my face. I got a cream for it prescribed by someone without knowing I was bleaching. Absolutely. Ignorance. Okay, Abdul is back. Mommy is so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Abdul. You're back. Thank you. See what Abidjan just said. So what I'm trying today is not about condemning people or about people who have doing this are horrible. Who are telling them off. No, it's not about that today. Today is about lecture. Today is about us understanding the implications of some of the things we do. See what Beatrice said there. Somebody recommended that to her. She didn't know that it was going to, and maybe as she was applying it, she could see that my skin color is changing. Is this still the pimple we're treating here or something else? You see? There are long-term, there are short-term things that can happen when you start using bleaching creams. As I said, like uneven skin tone, increased sun sensitivity. There can be chemical burns. Burns in that cream can actually burn, give you some burns because that's chemical. For anything to change your skin color, it is chemical. And it's anything chemical. Remember, anything you put on your skin is porous. Skin is porous, meaning that anything can penetrate into the skin. So anything you put on your skin, remember, think that it's not just applying it on your skin, it is actually porous and is going inside you. And whatever that will make your skin to discolor is chemical. And putting all these chemicals inside you, very dangerous. Everybody is doing surgery now to lose weight and get their tummy tucked in. And some people are passing their way through it. Yes. Skin is very sensitive, absolutely. Skin is a sensitive organ. It's the largest organ in the body is skin, and it's very sensitive. What your skin tolerates, my own skin may not tolerate it. For example, Caucasians, they burn easily. Their skin is something else. It's like some of their skin, you touch it, it's like pepper. And sometimes when they touch my skin, they're like, oh my God. Here's some of my colleagues then, oh my God, your skin is like velvet. What do you put on it? They'll just be doing my skin like that because their own is just like some of them anyway, or most of them, their own is like paper because they don't moisturize on a norm like we do. I can't wake up after having my shower without moisturizing, without using my moisturizer. What do I use? I've done video about that because people have asked me. And I don't use much. I don't spend much on my skin. I use organic shea butter, organic mango butter. I mix two of them together. I found the mango butter recently. I ordered them and they have to be organic and raw. There's no smell to them. So what I do, I mix two of them together, and we are into essential oils. And I'll put tea tree essential oil in them, and I'll put frankincense essential oil into them, and I'll drop what's that one that I drop as well in the three. I'll put in the mango and shea butter, raw organic. And sometimes I'll add castor oil, organic. Everything I do, I have to go for organic if I can. I put some organic castor oil and I'll mix them together. They'll just gel together. That's my cream. That's what I apply in my body. But each time I meet these Oyibo people, they'll be touching my skin. They say that it's like velvet because they're comparing it with their own because they don't naturally, they just shower and go. For those of them who shower, some of them don't shower. They can go for 1 week without showering. That's how they are, especially during winter. So anyway, that's by the way. So what I'm trying to say, so the long-term impact of bleaching, there's a thinning. Your skin can start thinning, what we call atrophy, start to atrophy. People who bleach consistently, if you check their skin, you can see some skin atrophy, and some body will be aging more than their age because of what they are putting to their skin, because of the bleaching. B-Joy, that's not bleaching cream. There are some skin tone cream that brighten your skin when used. It doesn't bleach. I don't know. It depends on what is in them. That's the thing. Because if you have the knowledge to understand some of the things, some of the names, and research it and look for, check what is in this thing. What does that actually do? That will help. That will help. Body type differs. Mango and shea butter don't work on my skin. Okay. It only makes it so oily. Of course, that's another thing I forgot to say, that everybody's body is different. We have different body skin. Some people will say that, oh, that's too oily for me. But for me, the oilier, is that a word? The oilier, the better for me. I love my cream oily. I prefer oily. I don't like dry creams. I have to be, skin types so different. I love, you see what Laurentia said, that mango and shea butter will not work on her skin. It works for me because I'm not just using them individually. I just told you how I mix them up and they work perfectly for me. So everybody's skin is different. And even what B-Joy said that happened to her face with what she used, maybe somebody else may use it and it may be different on that person. So the bottom line is that we all have different skin types. But what we are talking about today is not even about having different skin types or the cream we use. What we're talking about, people going for bleaching. Let us not digress. Let us even go to the point of today's discussion, which is people who do not, because so I can be focused on what we want to discuss. People who are not happy with their skin color. They think that they're too dark and they want to be fairer. So let us go straight to that point. That's what we are here for today. Not even about what you use. I only talked about that skin, what I put on my skin. That's a side talk, really. So it can make you to atrophy, because it can shrink your skin if you're bleaching. Again, some people, you and somebody else might use the same bleaching cream. The outcome will be totally different for both of you because of this skin type that you just mentioned. Two people, just like any other thing, two people might have the same medical condition, but their symptoms are so different and they're suffering from the same thing. Just like, let me use a menopause, for example. I'm still going through menopause, even in my age. Some of my age mates, some of the people I'm 2 years, 3 years, 4 years older than, I speak to them, they say, oh, we finished with all that. But I am still there because I started late. You see what I mean? So everybody is so different. I just use menopause as an example now because people are so different in the way they react to things. Okay? This topic needs to be on billboard in certain parts of Africa. Need to be spelled it out loud and clear. Disgusting habits here. Very disgusting. And people think that is the trend, that the fairer they are, the better. Who told you that the fairer you are, the better? If you are born fair, that's why I had to put that picture of myself and my sister. We are the same mother, the same father. But look at her and look at me. So if you are born that way, fine. But if you are not born that way, so that's what exactly this topic is directly to people who are intentionally bleaching their skin because they don't like their skin color. That's some period. That's what we're talking about today. It's not even about if you have pimples or not. For me, again, I've said it before, and it's not something I brag about. It's something I'm thankful to God about. I don't know what pimple is. Even when I was a teenager going through my period, but that's some of my friends those days, when they do their period, oh my God, their faces will be covered with pimples. I never had any. Even as we speak, I don't ever know what pimple is for the rest of my life, as well, so far in my life. I don't know. Does that mean that other people don't have pimple? Of course they do. I see people sometimes, I feel bad for them. Their faces are covered. So some of them are using some of these things, and sometimes it whitens their face. So before you start using things to treat pimple or to treat acne or to treat whatever, because people have these things and they can't just leave it because they don't want to lighten their skin. But I'm sure that they will even tell you there that this can lighten your skin. So you have to be informed. We have to make an informed decision about these things. Read. There are leaflets in some of these things. There are write-ups there. It will warn you. Sometimes there will be warning in capital. Warning. This product will change the color of your skin. Yes. Like they bleach out the layer of their skin and turn unfortunate European. That's the thing. It looks disgusting. Honestly, it does not appeal to me at all. Because I know somebody I know from before, and I met her in an event, and she was looking different. I'm like, what is this? I did not waste time to tell her that it was just disgusting. She didn't like it much. I didn't spell out disgusting, but I didn't show any interest or compliment her. What am I complimenting? That is telling lies. There's nothing to compliment there because I knew her color before. What is that? And then when you look at her elbow, then you know that this was her color. So my elbow, look at it. You see some people who are fair. When they raise their elbow, you run. When they show you their knees, that's when you know people who are bleaching. Watch these areas I'm talking about. Check their knuckles. They're different colors. In between their fingers like this, it's different. Because you can't beat nature all round. Check back of their hand here. check their knees, check their knuckles. Then you will know whether actually that's their color. Look at the ears. Hey, okay, that's a new one. I've not noticed that. This Abdul, ndị Igbo n'ebe ahụ ka m so ya n'Igbo. Abdul wụ mgbaba n'imi. Abdul, you that want to learn Igbo, what did I just say? Abdul wụ mgbaba n'imi, eziokwu. Since I'm going to drop the link. Hold on, let me get the chain of my thought. Then you can come up. I want to send the ball rolling and I'll drop the link so I can have my copper. Even though it's very sunny today, I have my copper here. I've not had a chance to have my copper. So we are going to come and talk and I'll have my copper. And anybody else who wants to come up, please, by all means, come up and talk, because this is a very important discussion. So Abdul, let me land. Let me get the information out, and then you can come up and say whatever you want to say. And if anybody else has anything to say, they can say. So we have now identified how many places: knees, their elbow, their knuckles, and now their ears. So everything is different colors because you can't beat nature. And you're causing head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Oh, hey. Now, we've talked about other things. I've talked about the skin atrophy. I've talked about the next thing is like a hyperpigmentation. You know, everywhere is not the pigmentation. You can just tell that is, yes, and the neck. And the neck as well. Okay. And then, and they're prone to skin infections. From what I was looking at, I'm like, wow, they're prone to physio, mommy. You know, so, and then let's look at the internal organs, because people think that, oh, I'm just bleaching my face, my hands, but before I go into the internal organs, as I was telling Daddy what we're going to be discussing today, he told me a story when he was younger, I think in secondary school, somebody he knew, the family, that this lady actually passed away because he had an appendix. So they did an operation, appendicectomy, which is one of the simplest operations you can have in those days. I had my appendix out when I was 18 as well. So appendicectomy is like a very minor operation anywhere up to today. But this lady passed away following appendicectomy. So when I told him what we're going to be discussing today, he said, oh, wow, that's a very important discussion. And he told me this story about this lady who passed away. Why? Because they did the appendicectomy, but they could not stitch. Her body, her tummy, they could not stitch, because every time they put the thing to stitch, everything was gaping and opening up. Okay, age 9 plus. So you had yours out early. Yes, I was 18 when I had my appendix out. They couldn't stitch this lady because of bleaching. She actually passed away because the wound kept gaping and got infected. It could not be stitched. It could not be brought together. This lady lost her life. For what? For what? And you've heard people going for all sorts of operations, and because of the fragility of their skin is so fragile because of all these things that they've been applying on their bodies, they cannot hold surgery. They cannot heal. Their wounds will take time to heal or will not even heal. Exactly. How do they maintain it in the heat? And how do they even manage to maintain? I think some of them even do the bleaching cream in the backyard, because they get it so cheap. And those are the ones that are even more dangerous. From what I was looking at, because of the mercury-based products in the bleaching creams, internal health dangers. There are some internal health dangers. One is kidney damage. Yes. You may be wondering, how can just bleaching my skin cause my kidney to damage? Because mercury is in those bleaching creams, and mercury builds up in the body, and it can cause kidney failure. Yes. You see, some of these things people don't know. As far as they're concerned, they're bleaching their skin. They want to be like Beatrice wants to look like Rosalind, because Rosalind, all the men are toasting Rosalind and not her because she's fair. So she wants to be like that, and she'll go and buy the nearest or cheapest bleaching cream and start using on her body without knowing the health implications. Yes, the mercury in bleaching creams can actually cause kidney damage. Is it worth it? No. Do people actually know these things? No, because they're so ignorant. They don't know that that there are other things, there are other implications. They don't know. Sometimes I don't blame them, but where I blame them is, why do you want to be different color? That's the only reason, what question I'm asking. But am I blaming them that they've caused themselves more danger? No, because they don't know. Yes, perishing due to lack of knowledge. That's what it is. So I've talked about kidney damage. The next thing, I'm like, wow, is that they have neurological problems as well. Some people, anything I'm talking about here, it may happen to one and not the other. It may not even happen to anybody that you have ever met. But these are the things that have been reported. Some neurological problems can occur due to bleaching. Some people, when they are so irritable, they may even start losing loss of memory, has been identified due to bleaching. Yes. Because I have to go into this to really understand other issues that people may have as a result of bleaching, and this came out of it. And mercury poisoning, because of the mercury in it, you don't know what you are reacting to. And mercury poisoning can lead to memory issue. So when you hear there's a lot of, that memory issue may not happen to them at the time they were bleaching. It may well be much later in their lives. You see people, I know that people now, they blame Alzheimer's or dementia to one or two things, but there might be other things, hidden things that are causing it. And from what I looked at, actually, the mercury in this bleaching cream can also cause this. Yes, I had to research, because before I was just thinking, oh, it's just people, changing their color, which I don't like at all. It happens at old age, yes. So some of the things that happen to us later on in our lives, we don't even know where they are coming from. We don't know where they're coming from. It may well be what we have done in our younger lives that comes to haunt us later on in our lives. It can come to haunt us later on in our lives, so we have to be very careful. And as if the ones I just mentioned are not bad enough, I also came across that it can have potential carcinogenic risk. That's cancer. It may not even be cancer of the skin. It can be cancer of another part of the body. It has carcinogenic risk. Bleaching, not only bleaching, they cause all this. So the people who do it, they don't know. They think that they're just doing these things to, change the color of their skin to look like their friends or their siblings. For example, myself, I have siblings who are fair. Why not me? Why am I this color? I would have gone to start bleaching my skin to be like one of my sisters. But it never really occurred to me to do that, even though that I remember when I was much younger, I used to ask my mom, why am I this color? Why is so pretty this color? Why is it Chinese color? Why am I this? Mom would say, that's how God created you, or something like that. I was just curious. At the time I knew what it means to be who I am, and I looked at my mom and I looked at my dad, and I can see that they're different complexions themselves. So I knew why I am how I am. And people used to commend my color a lot. They used to call me Fulani. because I have very dark and I have pointed nose and I'm slim, and they used to commend me a lot. They call me Fulani, they call me all kinds of nice names. So there was nothing like people will cry because people say to them, look at you, Blackie, Uni, this and that. Now I didn't get that kind of thing when I was growing up. Maybe that helped me. Yes. So we may be suffering from things later on in our lives, and we don't know. We can't even look back. We may have forgotten some of our habits. That's why when I see some of these people now, especially ladies, I don't know what's going on now in the world. There are things that you don't hear that ladies do. I'm not saying that men can do what they like, but there are things ladies don't do. I've told you stories of when I came to UK in the 80s, and I'll see ladies smoking. That time there's no phone. I have to go to listen to. I'll phone my sisters and I'll go to the Intel. I'll tell them what I've been seeing, what's happening here, and I'll tell them, do you know what? Ladies here are smoking. They are all prostitutes. That's what you say in Nigeria when you see ladies smoke. That's what they are here. So when I start telling my Oyibo friends about that, they were all laughing. So they said, so we are all, P. So we are all that because we smoke. I said to them, where I'm coming from, that's how we view it. Ladies don't smoke. But now, I see ladies in Nigeria, they call it shisha. When I heard this shisha before, I'm like, what is this one now? Because they have it in this long thing, and they'll be smoking. They think it's fashionable. Let me read before I continue. For his Abdul's mommy. Thank you, Abdul. No, mommy, your skin is top notch. Thank you. And I love it. That's standard. They all vape now. This one of vaping and all. I don't understand what's going on. The world is going to something else. Some of the things you frown at, some of the things that surprise you, don't surprise you anymore because you've seen it all now. And even when you think you've seen it all, something else will happen. When I think that, there's nothing now, I've seen it all, hanging their boobs anywhere, anyhow, without knowing their proper bra size, wearing clothes that they can't bend down to pick anything, wearing spaghetti even to church. You think you've seen it all until you see another one. Yeah. Oh my God. All this is outside. If your mommy will have it here. Oh, you have it. Don't worry, you are going to come up and tell us what you say you have there. I tire for Igbo land. There are lots more now. Too much. Yes, too much. But when you even think that, because it's Igbo land that are doing this, then in Nigeria, some children in Nigeria now are worse than the children in abroad. A lot of the things, my children, when they're adult children now, they're having their own children now, but all the things my children will frown at is happening in Nigeria now, and parents are telling you, children of nowadays, Gen Z, Gen this, Gen rubbish. What's that? And this bleaching one, I don't even know where to draw the line now with the young ones. If the parents who will guide the children, and maybe some of them bleaching themselves, and some of them doing the things that they need to tell their children about, but they're doing it. How can they now correct their children? Yes, gen nonsense. What's all this gender, and all the rest of it? They'll just use that to be committing horrible things, to be doing horrible things. And parents are applauding this and saying, children of this generation. You even see some grandmothers. There was one that came to London here, and I was telling her about what her granddaughter, who was only 6, how her daughter was dressing the granddaughter. I said, can you not speak to your daughter? She said, if you, because he can't leave me. That's how they are all like that. I said, no, they are not all like that. Don't generalize. This is a grandma that came from Nigeria saying this to me. I didn't want to go and be the one telling her mother how she was dressing as 6-year-old. And I told this woman who she's a bit older than myself to see if she can find a way of telling her daughter, don't go straight to your granddaughter, go to your daughter, know how, but the granddaughter will now start saying, your old, your grandma, I don't know what is happening. Tell your daughter, she said, no, that is how they are. They're all like that. I said, no. They're not all like that. Don't generalize. See what I mean? That's how things are going bad. Yes, some children rule their parents here. Yes. Even in Nigeria, I've seen some of them heading that way as well. Just thank God my children are older. Yes, because things are getting worse. It is getting worse. And mothers can't even talk. Because some of these mothers you expect to talk, they are not better themselves. What can you tell your child if you're hanging your boobs out and they now want not to have bra at all? What will you not tell that child that the child will listen to? You have to live by example. So if you're the one bleaching your skin, wanting to change color, and your children knows that this wasn't their mom's color. Because the children now are not the children I had in the 80s. Oh, they're not the same children now. They are ahead of you, a lot more than my children. When I look at how they behave now, and I look back, I'm like, no, things have changed. And it's even going to get worse if care is not taken. Yes. You see them putting eyelashes on their baby girls, 2-year-old. What is the 2-year-old doing with the eyelash? Giving them high heels and giving them lippy. I hope my lipstick is still on. Yeah. I'm allowed. I'm an old woman. What is a 6-year-old, 4-year-old doing with lipstick in their lips? What? Do you know the implication? Do you know what it may cost them? I don't even know whether it will cost me anything. Don't tell me not to put my lipstick on, though. Please, their children, okay? I rest my case. Madam Koi. Yes. So these are the things people do. Okay, look at what AA says. So even bleaching their children. They are using this and their children. I don't know. I wish they will understand what they're doing. It may not have the implications may not be now. It may be later on. Maybe when that mother who was doing that to that child is even gone. And that child will even have forgotten that she did this, or her mother helped her to do this when they were younger. They don't know what they're suffering as a result. Another thing I saw that they are immunosuppressant. They are immunosuppressed. Their immunity is actually lower. They're more prone to infections. Again, it's not one size fits all. Some people may not, but it predisposes you to infections when your skin is bleached. You're immunosuppressed or immune suppressed. All in the name of bleaching. And long-term use of bleaching cream can also lead your bone. Your bone can become weak. You see some people, they have injury, they injure themselves, they break their bones easily. As I was looking into that, I'm like, So all this for skin bleaching, because you think you're just on your skin. But as I say, anything you put on your skin penetrates and goes inside you. So it can also affect your bones. You can break your bones easily. Hope my children will learn to wear high heels from me. Don't worry, God will grant them to you very soon. No, they won't learn to wear it if you don't. You have to buy it for them when they are up to certain age. When they get into their teenage years and go into uni, and it becomes necessary for them to wear high heels to events or whatever, that's different. But at certain age, you are the one that will buy it for them. I would love to think that you'll be one of those parents that will know whatever your children are wearing, where they're coming from, because you did not buy them. Where did you get this from? So there's age they will be at, and they'll buy that high heel or whatever, and you say to them, no, you're not expected to be wearing this at this age. Start on time. This lady I was talking about, at that 6 years old, Then when the girl now had her 10th birthday, hey, because I'm godmother to the next younger one who is not behaving like that, thank God. But that particular first one, when she turned 10, come and see birthday party, come and see the high heel, come and see lipstick, come and see at 10. That one, the grandma didn't come back. I had to say to the woman, say, what is this? Oh, because she calls me auntie. Auntie, she won't agree. Or if I say she won't, who is she? At 10. And then I have to remind her what happened when this girl turned 6, that you had birthday for her when your mom was there. I have to remind her. I said, so you started early to allow her, even at that 6, at that 10, who bought the things she was wearing? You're telling me that she won't agree. And she will go where I kept them and use them. I'm like, woe betide you. What kind of mother are you? What are you? What nonsense are you saying? She'll go to where you keep your makeup and start using them at 6, at 10. And you allowed it, and you had the party for her. And this a high heel. Did she buy it at 10? Don't worry, soon you pack the heels away. Flowers are all the way to delivery. Exactly. That is our prayer for her. It will happen. Once it happens, no more high heels. High heels go away, flats. Yes, so I've talked about the bone weakness, the immune suppression. It can become an addiction. Yes, it can actually become an addiction. But if you don't use that bleaching cream, you think that there's something missing. Oh, I didn't apply my cream today. Oh, I didn't take my bleaching drug medicine today. It's an addiction. We are addicted to these things. And then there's what English will say, body dysmorphia. Body dysmorphia means you are standing in the mirror, you're looking at yourself, you're not happy with what you're seeing. Because, obviously, some bits are whiter than the other bits, because those bleaching creams are not rhyming up. You start having body dysmorphia. You don't like your body anymore. Where do we draw the line? And all this just for you to change to different color. Then the next thing, how about stigma and social isolation? Yes, people who know you before will look at you. If they don't have the courage to talk to you directly, they'll be murmuring when you pass by. People will, especially younger people, they will just laugh. And when you look at them, they will all shut up, keep a straight face again. They are laughing because they've just seen you look ridiculous. Why did you not leave yourself how you were? Why are you doing this to yourself? So stigma and social isolation is all part of the problems with skin bleaching. I think I've said enough. And Abdul has been itching to come. Let's come and hear his own lecture, and I can have my cuppa. Let me pour it first. Some of them scrap their skin. How? How do you mean scrap their skin? I don't understand. You mean scrape it like in, I don't know. Embarrassment too, yes. Because the way people will talk to you, the way people will react to you, it's so embarrassing. The stigma. All for what? Let me drop the link. So whoever wants to say something, please. I don't like being the only one talking. Let's make it more interactive. And Abdul will come up for his lecture. Yes, scrapping. Okay, the layer of the skin. Yeah, I have seen a video on skin scraping. Is really okay? Okay. I rest my case. Honestly, if you type in bleaching cream or bleaching ingredients and their dangers or their specific dangers, you'll be wowed. You won't even want any of those things near your skin. You'll just be grateful to God for how He made you. You just be grateful. Exactly. Scraping at it is as if he's shacking. What nonsense. I've dropped this link. Oh, Abdul Nwando, where are you? The link is has dropped. Except lawyer, show up. Hey, he's here. Do you know most men? Yeah, let's even when Abdul finish, I'll talk a little bit about that actually.
Hi, mommy.
Okay, Abdul, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. So sorry, mommy, that I was here in the beginning. Then I went to do a collab video with a woman, a Nigerian woman, and we did a collab video on live stream. So like that, I came right now immediately. You got me?
You did a collab on what?
I did a collab video with a Nigerian woman. She's a YouTuber too. She based in Lagos. We did video about speaking about cyberbullying, how it affecting the people, the older people, and like that. And we finished right now immediately.
All right, okay. I would
Okay,
like to see that. I would like to see that later. Yeah, go on, give us what you have.
okay. So first of all, before I want to start, I want to let you to explain you something about this one that you think that it's nonsense. Gen Z
Yeah,
and Gen Alpha. This is not related to this topic, but let me explain you that this. Let's wait for me, moment. This is Gen Z, and it's called Gen Z and Gen Alpha. Gen Z, if you want to know that, even I don't care about it, is the people that were born 1997 to
Abdul,
2012.
Abdul, hold on, Abdul. Do you know the topic for today?
I prepare it.
Yeah, we're talking about skin bleaching, not about Gen Z and Gen whatever.
Okay,
Do you
I
know
will start
that?
like, yes, I know.
Yes.
I prepared it.
About
I saw it today.
bleaching. What about these
So,
your Gen Z people who are cracking, who are doing my head in, according to your white people? They say you're doing my head in. Some of these Gen Z people are doing my head in. So we're not talking
mm,
about Gen Z today, we're talking about bleaching. So if you have anything to say about that,
I'm
please.
ready.
Okay,
Okay, I will start. Good evening,
yeah.
everyone, and welcome. Today, I want to talk is about something very important, something affecting many people, especially in our communities. It's about skin bleaching. Many people think it is just about your beauty or fashion, but the truth is, skin bleaching destroys more than just your skin. It affects your health, your confidence, and even your sense of identity. The dangers of skin bleaching products often contain harmful chemicals like mercury and high levels of steroids. This substance can cause dangerous side effects, skin thin, permanent scars, and even tone dark patches, and even skin cancer. Over time, your skin loses its natural ability to protect itself from the sun and infection. Beyond physical damage, the harm isn't only physical. Skin bleaching can also damage your mental health. It can make you feel like your natural skin tone is not good enough, creating a cycle of low esteem. Society pressure for lighter skin can make people forget that the true beauty is not about shade. It's about confidence, kindness, and how we treat others. Embracing natural beauty. Your skin is a blessing from a God. It's a part of your unique identity and heritage. Instead of bleaching, take care of your skin naturally. Eat healthy. Drink enough water. Water protect yourself from too much sun and use safe skincare products. Let your skin glow naturally because nothing compares to the beauty of being yourself. Skin bleaching is not worth the risk. It destroys health, confidence, and self-worth. Let's learn to appreciate the skin we are in. and encourage others to do the same. Remember, health skin is a beautiful skin. And let me tell you something, mommy. I saw this one since I want to really thank you for this opportunity to let me speak. I saw this video on my social media, although that I am not addicted so much. I do research and speak about health and like that. When I saw Instagram, I saw mommy, that people are addicting to this people like doing plastic surgery so much. And me, mommy, when I see them, yeah, I don't let these people do this plastic surgery because I
Yes,
saw one girl.
speaking
mm,
too fast. I didn't get what you just said. You saw people doing what?
I was seeing in my own area, in my country, they're doing plastic surgery in the
Oh,
face.
plastic surgery.
And it's not good, mommy. If some people are doing, even, mommy, I see a guy paid like 1,000. I saw it in Instagram and I shocked. I saw one guy bought, he did plastic surgery to be only to copying his favorite singer. See, mommy? And he died from the
Like that?
plastic surgeon. He died.
Yeah.
And he
Just
spent all the
just said
money to
just
be
said he
only.
passed just said
Mm,
he passed away. You stop using that D word because of YouTube. I'll tell you people what YouTube did to me recently after I'll tell you. But don't use the word D, just use that he passed away, yeah?
passed away. Okay. So he
Yeah.
passed away and he lost all the money. Not only him, many people I'm seeing in my country when I go outside, outside, go for walk, and thing, I'm seeing the guy doing the plastic and I know I don't know them. Okay, they're not my friends, they're not my relatives, they're not. But when I see them, they are paying. When I'm going to hospital, sometimes even it happened to yesterday when I was chatting you on WhatsApp that I had chest pain and Alhamdulillah it was well. I did some cream and it's well now. I saw a guy saying to the doctor, "Give, I want to become this celebrity. You have to do me, or I will not give you any money." See, people in these days, mommy, are risking something called plastic surgery, and really, mommy, it's something not good. Okay, if you have any problem, don't go to do directly to the plastic surgery. Be proud of your skin. Like mom, if it's yes, you are proud of skin, and anyone in this life, you are proud of your skin. So why you're taking the risk of doing this going to do plastic surgery? Plastic surgery, what will it do? Will it beautiful? I know there's positive things and negative things, but the positive thing, okay, yes, we know that you will be beautiful, you will be one, but please don't take the risk to take it. And same what happened that guy. He said to that doctor, even yesterday, he told the doctor, I want to be same like my favorite singer, it's Michael Jackson. Although Michael Jackson has died long time ago, until he died long time ago, he said, I want to be like him. And mommy, he spent all the money, like $1,000 for that, and see what happened to it. So we hope these people to take off themselves. Don't waste yourself on something called plastic surgery. It's really frustrating. And what will help you? Be using products. Even me, as I'm a teenager, I'm as an adult, 17 years old. Oh, yes, I don't have pimple. I don't have pimple. And like that, I using products of for my doctor with the quantity I use it with the quantity. Let me show you. I bring you. See, I have it here. Here is it on my screen. I use this one. Wait, let me show it to you. Moment. This one.
What is
I
that?
show you. This one is for my face. For my face. I use it.
Hmm.
It's for my doctor. For my doctor. I don't buy it. So I use what the doctor will see. Not to, for example, buy online and go to risk to do the plastic surgery. It's not good. And really, guys, it will. يعني, it's not good. Be proud of your skin no matter what. Yes, I know some people are getting negative comments even in their skin. Not in social media, it's happening in social media, in movies. Yes, you're getting negative comment on your skin. But remember that this skin is from God and you can't change it. And it's blessing from God. So love your skin no matter your skin is what, you love it. And that's it. You get me, mommy?
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Yeah, thank you for your input there. Yeah. We have to be proud of our skin color. We cannot all be the same skin color, even if we are from the same parents. We cannot, unless you are obviously white person, Caucasians, and then you know that your both parents are the same complexion. Yes,
Mm,
it's possible you all be the same complexion. But when you are from a background where in Nigeria, some people are fair, naturally fair, and some people are naturally black, and if you are dark, and if you marry the opposite of your own color, you are bound to have mixed children. Some of them will be darker, Just like my children, four of them, they have different complexions. One of them, this my second son, is very, very dark, just like me. The other ones are lighter skinned, than him. Will he, because of that, say that he wants to be look like his brothers? No, because he knows that he's got a mom who is dark. And
And even
then
when we see the people
mm,
when they do to the plastic surgery, they're saying because from the people are bullying them. You get me? So they are addicted. For example, they're saying that his face like that, he will take that is not good for him. So he said to me, why to not take the risk to do the plastic surgery, which is totally bad. You get me, mommy?
yeah,
Hi,
thank you so much.
Valentin.
Lorenza is here, and I'm mindful of when people are coming up from Nigeria because of the internet and everything. I want them to talk before anything start playing up. So, Lorenza, you're welcome.
Good evening, mommy.
Good evening. Welcome.
Thank you, mommy. Abdul, how are you?
I'm fine now, Insha.
I greet everyone on the chat box. My honorable AA, I greet you. Big joy, greetings. Greetings, everyone. Abdul, you well. Mommy, I'm not showing my face. Where I am is a bit noisy. My sister has surgery, anyway, so we are all there. She wasn't quite long. She was brought out of the theater. So I just
who
came out. I just
who
our
has
last born.
surgery?
Our last
Oh,
born.
oh,
So
not
just
that
there.
had it that time.
Mommy, the one she's senior, the one coming after her. Oh,
Wow.
it's been one sickness, 3 days, spend money, but it's well, it's fine. God is in control.
Mm,
But
okay,
that's
my
I'm trying
dear.
to my
Yeah,
phone.
everything will be well. Mm.
Just I don't even word. Anyway,
Mm.
mommy, the aspects I want to touch, since you've touched much about the bleaching, and Abdul has also spoken about it. Let me not go and speaking. My honorable AA there now will honestly, mommy, that you mentioned the part where someone is fat and you want to take injection to lose weight.
Eh,
So
that's
let
gonna
me
be
talk
increased now.
exactly. It's not even just injection, mommy. It's the surgery
Eh,
and kind of surgery they are undergoing.
hey.
Many are losing their lives on the
Oh
process. See how
gosh.
this one I think happened, is it early this month or last month? I think this late, she's yet to be buried. This woman, like this woman that the dancing woman, Nelo, I think she's an Igbo woman, Nelo. But I think
Mm.
I don't know her full name again. Someone just I don't know that. Mommy, is DIE not allowed on YouTube? DIE. It's
No,
not allowed.
no,
Really?
no. Just have to say
Okay.
passed away or by, yeah. I normally just say passed away because by not everybody understand what by means. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Mm.
This woman that just lost her life, she's
Mm.
everywhere. Instagram, Facebook. That woman that dances she has a very big tummy. You might think she's 9 months pregnant. So,
Oh, I
but
think
she
I
has
saw
been
something. I saw something like that on
exactly.
somebody's. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
that woman had she was a very vibrant and sociable woman. She has this talent, this skill, like this talent or skill on dancing. She can dance. She could dance. Even her children are grown. If you see her daughter is
Mm.
as big as she was. I'm telling you, she was
Mm.
also dancing with daughter. She had recruited many groups. She danced just to make herself happy, make people happy. If you see the kind of engagement she was attracting, honestly speaking,
Mm.
because bloggers, because she was just so good, so funny, so all the things she was just doing were so captivating. I don't know what just prompted her going for surgery. Just after it's early days, okay, they just 10. Okay, I think it was just ending of last month. I think it's not up to two
Mm.
weeks now. Thereabout. She went for surgery. That was how she lost her life. If I see her picture
Mm.
everywhere, I don't still want to believe she's gone because this one I follow every day, every second, every minute.
Oh no.
Honestly speaking, she just lost her life. Anyways,
You
what
see?
some people were saying is trolling. Mommy, me, I know we are not supposed to listen or mind anybody or what people say. But mommy, I'm telling you, sometimes people can talk people to their doom. People can talk people to their early grave.
Yeah.
They said the woman was someone that had been like that for years. Why now? That was the question I asked. They are now trying to send some screenshot of messages people were sending to her, trolling trolling her, using some bitter, some words that can push you into depression. So
Mm.
those sorts of trolls, people's messages, people's comments, people's responses, if you look at it, you feel so bad, But
Mm.
then, and I'm still saying, not enough to push her into going to. So she said she went to tummy talk to talk in the tummy,
Mm.
or what she could do to remove the tummy. Do you understand? But then, when they throw you, you want to go and do it. So when something happens, who will suffer it? Let look at this lady. Worry Pikin. Now this Worry Pikin, that comedian, that
Yeah.
lady. You know how
Mm.
fat, big she is,
Yeah.
and now how slim she is. Now, more than me, self.
Mm.
If you can remember. So if you see her picture then and now, maybe if you have forgotten now, I mean, just go and get those pictures and send to your WhatsApp. You see how she was and how she is now.
Yeah, I know.
So
I've seen pictures of her before and now. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Are you still there? Are you still there?
yes, mommy, a call came in to interrupt. Can you hear me?
Okay. Okay. I can
Can
hear
you
you
hear me?
now. Yes. Yes.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
a call came in to interrupt.
All right.
A call.
Okay.
Okay, so when people kept talking, why did you go and do this? Why did you go and do that? So she narrated her story. She narrated her story. She said
Mm.
at a point, she was getting all this contract, signing ambassadorship, So say at the point people stopped because people were asking all
Mm.
things about her. People ask all sorts of things about her shape. That she's shapeless, she can't do anything about her shape. Look at her, I know her shape. Look at her tummy. Look at she said because of that she moved. She said when she was going, she signed a consent form with her husband by far that the doctor said it was 50-50. She still took that risk of 50-50
Mm.
out her life or remain on.
Mm.
She still took that risk because of what people say. You know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people are not going into that weight reduction, not because they want to lose weight. Some will not all want to lose weight,
Mm.
want to have shape, push all the songs. One said she's pushing all the fat to the hip so that she
Mm.
will have hip and bust, right? But not
Mm.
all are for that reason. These are the two major
Mm.
reasons for that. People just want to
Mm.
get the shape, others just because of what people are saying. Though one only woman that said her reason going for that weight reduction hers was injection, like you mentioned initially. She said because of
Mm.
health reasons that weight. It was health reasons she got that weight. That she couldn't live by it. And it was so much on her that she was suffering obesity and she had to go and reduce the weight. Anyway, I wouldn't say, but though if you ask me, aside health reasons, I don't see the reason why people go and put their life at risk because they want to lose
No.
weight. You rightly
No.
mentioned the exercise. People can do exercise, but not everyone is patient enough to
Yeah.
do the exercise and wait and allow it to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time my husband
Yeah.
took, I was one woman that used to come to that gym so big. So I stopped seeing her. So last week I saw her. So I said, you've not been coming to gym. She said, Lolo, that she's tired, it's not working. That she has been there for 6 months. That look at her, that she still looks same. I said, maybe because of diet. So which diet? What does she even eat? Does she even have money to eat diet? Which diet? So
Mhm.
I don't know. Stopped. She said she's looking for money to go and do surgery. Anyways,
Mm.
sometimes this is the reason people give. And I know all these reasons are not reasonable enough to go and put your life at
No.
risk.
No. No.
But body shaming,
That's what. Yeah.
body shaming now
But
is on a rampant. Body
sorry.
shaming, that's the major reason why many people want to do it because of body shaming. Well, it's
Yeah.
fine. But
You mean
my
the you
advice,
mean the you mean the losing weight or the bleaching their skin? Which
no,
one?
no,
How can
reason, nobody has reason to bleach out your skin. Oh. I'm talking
exactly?
about weight. No, I said, do you
Okay.
have spoken much about the bleaching?
Okay.
So that let me
Okay.
talk a little
Okay. So you're talking about, yeah. Okay. I
reason of
mean, those two can go hand in hand. Yeah. I think, yeah, we have covered everything about bleaching. To be quite honest. Yeah. So
yeah.
another important thing is what you are talking about. People trying to lose weight by force. And what I said to somebody was we were talking about it the other day. Who was I speaking with? I think it's one of my clients or somebody else. And they were talking about, yes. And I said to them, look, you are now, I think the person was 38 years. I said, you're now 38. How long did it take you to pile on this weight that you want to lose within 1 month? It doesn't make
I used to
sense.
88.
Hmm?
Did you say
38.
88?
The person
3
33
years.
years,
Okay.
38 years.
Oh,
And they are not
okay.
happy. They say that she's very overweight,
Okay. Okay.
that she really wants to do this. She's done this, she's done that. I said, no, you are pushing yourself too much. It took you many years to get this weight. You have to give yourself time to lose it healthily,
Who's the-
because crash weight loss does not help. Going for surgery, some people go for surgery, as you said, they can pass away from there. Even if they lose the weight after surgery, there's a limit to what they can eat. And if they eat a bit too much, they'll have issues with that side of the surgery. So none of these things are without danger.
Yes, mommy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let me go down now. I'll go down and still be on the chat
Okay,
box.
thank you for your input. But nobody should. Thank you so much, Laurentia. Nobody should
Yes.
body shame anybody to the extent that they want to go and do something as harsh as surgery for weight loss. And some people go for tummy tuck, as Laurentia said, or enlarging their boot. Oh God! Somebody will want to have a bigger bum. Somebody will want to have a smaller one. Somebody would like to have a smaller this. Somebody would like to have a bigger this. Somebody, oh, my breast is too much. I want to do breast reduction. Mine is too small. I want to do implants to raise it up. Again, what is going on? Why are we not comfortable in our skin, in how we are created? Why do we want a bit of this and a bit of that? Nobody can be perfect. Even if you have a bit of this, a bit of that, you're still not perfect. There's still something lagging. Maybe the way your eyes looks. Will you pluck your eyes out and go and have a new eyes? What is all this? It's just too much. I want this, I want that. And somebody mentioned that men also bleach. That one I don't understand. But apparently I heard that they do. And that men bleaching actually can also affect their fertility. Yes. I've had that one before, that for me, I don't know about ladies, whether it affects fertility, but then if it's going to affect your kidney and all the rest of it, I know that kidney is not a reproductive organ, but if it has to affect your internal organs, you don't know what else it can affect inside there. So the best thing is to run away from these chemicals, to run away from these things. Just like what we eat, when we are into all this junk food, we don't know what all the additives in that junk food, what is causing to us. I think because this live stream is nearly 2 hours now. Maybe the next time we'll choose a topic I want us to discuss, maybe on the family channel next time, about children. Because I think I saw AA put something about some Gen Zs are playing their PPS now, something like that. I think I have a topic for us to discuss about that next week, where teenagers were playing with their PPS, and their mom was struggling in the living room, was sort of needing help. And they both were playing with their stupid thing, trying to catch up who is going to beat each other. These are and the one said, "Is that not mom?" The other one said, "Yeah, maybe she's on the phone with her friends. You know how they scream on the phone." And they continued again playing, and this one was still screaming in the living room. And these children, one a boy, one a girl, it did not occur to any of them to go, even if she's talking. Did that sound like your mom talking with her friends? That they're always screaming when they're talking. No, that's we talk about Gen Z. You know how mom talks when she's on the phone with her friends. You think they are fighting? Maybe that's what it is. But she was literally screaming, needing help from these children or from somebody at least to raise alarm. By the time they go to their mom was almost past collapse. That's when they started running health asking, and they didn't know what to do. Their dad was not home. But their mom screamed for a long time when she now did it in a way that it was so like her last. Before one of them said, "Hey," and it was the boy, not even the girl, that said, hold on. I don't think mom is on the phone. Before they ran, but they waited for a long time. The first thing you should do once you hear your mom or parents or child or whatever is to drop whatever you're doing. But these people are on their this PPS and all these things. It's too much. And some adults are doing it, playing these games. When I speak to some of my clients that in their 30s, 20s, one of them was 41 the other day, and told me that I say, what do you like to do? What do you do in your spare time? And he said he likes playing games. That sometimes he forgets to go and walk around because he's into games. 41. I don't have a Gen Z here. So people are so addicted to certain things to the detriment of their own health and to the detriment of the health of people around them. These two teenagers were playing games for a long time. Their mom was screaming next door, and they said that she must be shouting on the phone with her friends like she normally does. A lot is going on. A lot is going on. Too bad. You have to teach your children emergency. And there was something similar. But after hearing that one, I now saw, I don't know how many of you have seen this family. They are young husband and wife on YouTube, but they do more of, I've only seen their shots. I've not seen videos from them. So it's something similar. But this one, their mom was doing that in front of them. They are twin girls. I don't know, they're always on shots. I see their shots all the time. They're two twin girls, they're three. They're always funny. One of them, when they give them food or give them drink, he'll ask the mom, did you measure it? Meaning, did they measure it to make sure that it's equal or that it's not big, something like that? Did you measure it, mom? And the mom will say, yes, I measured it. And before she can now carry her food, full-grown adults and phones too are like 5 and 6. Yes. Oh, that one is another one. So these 3-year-olds, their mom came, she did it as a prank, I think. Obviously, it wasn't real, but she just wanted to see their reaction. They were watching cartoon. There are two of them sitting there, twins, 3-year-olds, watching cartoon, very engulfed in this cartoon that they are watching, that they just love it. Even if you drop anything in front of them, they wouldn't even recognize, but they're watching this cartoon. So their mom came in front of them and was coughing profusely, coughing and doing this. And at a point, after coughing, they were just busy watching the cartoon. Then she fell on the floor and was still coughing. Coughing, and she waved to them and was still, that is to help her coughing. They did not blink. And after a while, she just rolled herself out of the place. And they were still there watching this thing. So people were in the comment section saying, this is not funny, because some people are saying, oh, they don't send you, they don't send you. They are not interested. Take care of yourself, mom. And it's like all those comments. But a lot of them were like, this is not funny, this is not funny, even if it's a prank, even if it's a stage or whatever. Those children, they are 3 years. And one of them was commenting that even my 1-year-old would have come running to me, would have come patting me on the back, mommy, or something like that. But at these 3-year-olds were just there, their mom was struggling. That one obviously was staged. But what is this teaching us? And these two, but just there are 3-year-olds these days are not babies, they understand. Even if I said that they already commented there that my 1-year-old son would have come running to me, asking me, mommy, what is it? Or something like that. But this one didn't care. Again, she called and got tired. Okay, you saw it. Okay. I've watched it. It's on Instagram, okay. I'm not active on Instagram, okay, you saw it. Yes, she got tired and left, isn't it? So, what do you make of that, Florencia? Even if it's prank, even if it's staged, those children's reaction, this is not what you should be proud of. They should be 3-year-olds should know better. So there are a lot of things. This social media is good and social media is bad. There are things I see on social media, I'm like, wow. So this was social media, but the one I'm talking about, the teenagers playing their PPS, I didn't see it on social media. It was a story that was told. And I'm just like, since I'm getting too much, and AA is saying that even some adults are and their phones are like 5 and 6, and it's true. On their phones, their children will be talking to them, they'll be saying, doing this to their children, and the children will go and do something, and later on they will start blaming the child, and the child said that you said yes when I asked you. So they're on the phone, they just don't want the child to go away, and they'll just nod, and the child will go away and do whatever they want to do. So too much of these gadgets. Social media is good, internet stage, it's all good, but there should be a limit. There should be a limit. Yeah, you saw that definitely. Yeah, she got tired and just left. Yeah, busy watching their cartoon. Yes, okay, you watched it, you saw it. I didn't see it on Instagram. I'm not active on Instagram. I saw it on YouTube. Yeah, so things like that. I don't know what to think about them, but things are happening. You know, in my street, such attitude shows that those getting any training or caring for anyone in need. Exactly. I think it was staged, but their reaction was not good. Their reaction was not good. They need to. A lot of people were commenting. They condemned it. They are like, you know, that they should show empathy. They should be taught to do this. They should not just be taught to be asking, did you measure it? Did you do this? Because they always question their mom when she gives them so that they dad. So one person was commenting, those about asking, did you measure it? You have to teach them to show some empathy as well. You know, so a lot of things are going on, but the adults that should be teaching these children, sometimes they are behaving badly, sometimes they are on their phone, and just like those teenagers said about their mom, that sometimes she's on the phone screaming and shouting, and you think that there's something wrong, but there's something wrong, that it was just her voice and the way she talks with her friends. But on that occasion, they left it too late. When they heard her still talking, still, you know, she was in need. They would have gone to check. Let it be that she was talking with her friends again. But obviously, because of the PPS they were playing, they didn't even care until the son decided to hold on, let's see if mom is okay. But she wasn't okay. Yes, a lot of things are happening. A lot is happening. So, those of you with young children now, you have other work to do than those of us that's already raised our children. You have a lot to watching adverts. Okay, I forgot that there's adverts on these things. We have to end now anyway. We've done 2 hours. And I think I'm glad we have covered the topic for today, which is about the bleaching of the skin and some of the health implications that we didn't even know about. It's not just about our skin. It's about other long-term effects it will have on us. So thank you so much for joining. Next week, by the grace of God, we'll be on Ifechi family. And maybe we can come up with some of these things these gadgets are doing to us and to our children. We may maybe discuss something along that line, or if I have anything different to discuss. But it can be various things that we can discuss that day. I normally do live streams on Fridays. This Friday, I don't think, it depends what I'm doing. I don't think I would come out this Friday, but if I do, I don't plan it. You will see me if you're around. Otherwise, we'll see next Sunday by the grace of God. Thank you so much for your input, Laurentia. Thank you for your input, Abdul. Thank you for your input, B-Joy and AA, who are in the background. And tell us, thank you for coming. I think it was who came earlier and left. Linda. Yeah, Linda came as well. Who else? Yeah. All the people that joined today, whether you're still here or you have gone, thank you so much for being here. B-Joy was the first, she even came before I started and she's still here. Thank you so much. You and Laurentia and Tales by Yuma, your one-way ticket to UK is waiting. If you are prepared to come and suffer, then you tell me again, confirm it again on WhatsApp. Yes, mommy, we are prepared to come and suffer. Then you get your one-way ticket. Your one-way ticket with hand label. Thank you, everyone. God help Nigeria. Let that country be good. We'll come here. Some of them are talking about how it's like this. Back home, I'm not doing this thing. Here, I'm here cleaning the bombs of old people. Something that I didn't think I would do in my life. Welcome to the real world. We are prepared. You are prepared for this hard level. Okay. No, Mahala. Thank you so much. Thank you, AA, for suggesting this topic. Thank you, everyone, for being part of it. For those that came up, those who are in the background, it's been one of those lovely live streams again. Very interactive, and I'm sure we'll learn one or two, both the bleaching skin and the what we do about surgery. If you are overweight and you want to lose some weight, but it's not everyone that's overweight wants to lose weight. Some of them will tell you, and they're not joking, they just tell you that they're happy the way they are, and you can see that they're very overweight to the detriment of their health. But they said they don't want to lose weight. Leave them alone. It's not your business if the person don't want to. But if they do want to, there are different ways to do it, not by injection, not by surgery. People are passing away. Even if they don't pass away, there are long-term effects of these injections. That's what I'm saying about skin bleaching. People just do it thinking that they're just bleaching their skin. You don't know about the long-term effects, other things that I listed today, other things that you can do inside your organs. Nobody tells you about this. You don't even read the leaflets to know what it can happen to you. And that is the same as weight loss. You gain this weight for so many years. Why do you think you can lose it in a twinkle of an eye? Even if you lose it that quick, that's it. Excuse me, that injection, you have to continue for the rest of your life. Once you stop, the weight will pile up, and the side effect that you have caused for yourself will remain there. There are better ways to get about them. As I say, I did a long walk yesterday. The only day I don't walk is on Sundays. Monday to Saturday, this my Fitbit, it's at least 10K. In fact, most of the day is 11, 12, 13. Yes, on Friday, when I went for this walk with Velka, we went into the bush, we are going to sit down my health channel when it's uploads. At the end of the day, I hit 18K, 18,000 steps in a day. So if you put your mind to it, you'll do it. So right tomorrow, be saying that, oh, I want to lose weight and I want to do it by injection. No. If I really want to lose weight, which I'm not losing any weight, I'm just keeping healthy. I don't believe in diet either. I believe in healthy eating. And I would love to think that I'm doing all I can. We are doing all we can to live healthily. And I key in some exercise, daily exercise apart from Sundays into it. Hey, that's more than enough. And I feel so light. I can run, I can walk, I can do whatever I want to do. So, and if there's weight that needs to be lost, gradually it might start coming off. So that's the same way. If you really want to, nobody can be going to the gym. As a YouTuber, she's always at the gym, and she's always complaining that she's not losing weight. I don't have her on Instagram or anywhere. I would have sent her a personal message to give her a little bit of advice because she's working so hard. And it's a YouTuber that I love so much. She's working so hard, she's going to the gym, she's doing this, and she's like, why am I not losing weight? Probably because of the way you eat. You can sleep in the gym. If you're not watching what you eat, especially with all the carbs, loaded carbs in our food in Nigeria, if you don't watch it, if you don't want the amount of red oil, vegetable oil, and all these nonsense oils that you use to cook and poison your body in the name of eating, you cannot lose that weight. So she does a lot of gym, she does a lot of working out in her own house, and she's complaining that she's not losing weight. And I wonder why. Because you can sleep in the gym, but if you don't watch what you eat, the weight is not going anywhere. You might be building muscle, but you're not going to lose weight. That's the thing. The people need to understand this thing so they can know how to healthily and safely lose weight if they need to lose weight. But it's not a do or die affair. It's not something you have to be struggling and be going to the gym today and jumping on the scale. Stop jumping on the scale every day. It does not make sense. If you want to weigh yourself, you can do it monthly or even once a week. If you want to do weekly, you can do once a week to if you are really unhealthy eating to see the progress you're making. But every single day, jumping on the scale does not work, because if you had so much water before you jumped on, to be add more weight. If you don't drink, the weight will reduce. If you ease yourself before you jump on the scale, the weight will reduce. So that is not how to monitor your weight. Just forget about scale. Just be doing the right things. But doing exercises only, going to the gym in particular, and not watching what you're eating, your weight is not going to shift. And I'm telling you with experience. What will help with weight loss is you don't even need to go to gym to do exercise. Walking, go and research it. Walking has been identified as one of the best forms of exercise that anybody can do, and anyone can do it. And you don't have any excuse. You don't have to pay for gym membership. You don't have to pay for the road that you're going to walk on. All you need is your footwear, proper footwear, trainers that is very comfortable, and off you go. And when you're going, be smiling and be saying hello to people. Oh my God, let me end this live stream. Thank you for getting that, mommy. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, my lovely people. Because just take life, Danger. Me and Daddy were discussing today about life and about how people are carrying too much with them. And each time, what happened to us, because it's us, but it happened to, if anything had happened to Daddy last year, you won't see me here. I don't even know whether I'll still be here. But, and I'm being honest with you. So it's what happened to us last year. We don't normally talk about it. We talk about it and the lessons we have learned from it. It has even made us better people and appreciate God more, and made us the better people, that whatever you do to me now, and I mean whatever, I'll forgive you because of the love of Christ. And if I do anything to you and you don't tell me, and I don't know anything about that, and you're bearing grudges and you are unhappy with me, I'm sorry for you. Because how will I know unless you tell me? And then if you're bearing grudges, each time you see me, I'll be smiling like I normally do, and you'll be in your heart like this. You are destroying yourself while I'm there moving on. That is too short. There's no need. If anybody offends you, people have gone to church today. I have a relation. Each time they say, I hope you go to church today. And she said she'll phone her adult children where they are. Hey, did you go to church today? I'm like, seriously? You have a problem yourself. Never mind your children that you're asking. Church is not the answer. People go to church, they don't speak to each other. And when it's time to exchange greeting, the peace, they exchange peace in Anglican church before you go for communion. People will pass each other and go and shake another person's hand during peace, and they'll go and take communion. And people will be asking me, you go to church today? Which church? Anyway, let me not go there. The important thing is to know God for yourself. Not what the pastor is saying, not what anybody else is saying, not whether you went to church or not. I'm not saying don't go to church, and I'm not saying go to church either. I'm a child of God. I'm a born-again Christian. I love God and I love humanity, but I do not preach church. Church does not lead anybody to heaven. So you never hear me ask you, did you go to church today? For what? Because I've seen it all in churches, and it's not the answer. On the last day, God will not stand everybody and say, hey, while you are on earth, which church did you actually go to? Oh, or while you are on earth, I noticed that you go to church every Sunday. And what's up? Oh, when you are on earth, I noticed that you never attended church. So because of that, you're going to hell. No. Do not be deceived. What you do, your action will speak for you. What God said we should do to people, we are the image of Christ. That's what He says. Let your life speak for you, not the church. Don't be deceived. I know a lady, she's always struggling. She's not even working. She hasn't got anything. But she always, from that little that she has, you used to feed, say that she's saving it for tithe. Tithing for who? I'm not condemning anything. Please don't quote me. But what I'm saying, Anything you do out of compulsion is waste of time. There's no blessing from it. Quote me anywhere. And I repeat, anything you do, now we have finished our topic for today. Now it's a little bonus I have to give you before I finish my little Sunday preaching. My little Sunday preaching is, listen, oh, Dimma, when did you come? You late comer. Laurentia, what are we going to do to Dimma? She just came in now, look at her. Hello everyone in the chat. What are we going to do to her? Laurentia, tell me. You see that one-way ticket, she had missed hers anyway, even though she's dialing from Nigeria, but she's missed the one-way ticket to UK, so that one is out of the question. But what are we going to do for being a member of this family and coming 2 hours and 20 minutes late to the live stream? We have welcomed her. Who is talking about welcoming her? I'm talking about telling her off for coming. I see, I have welcomed her, bless her. I've welcomed her. Oh, we will pardon her. Oh, you see, that's what I'm preaching, isn't it? That we will pardon. Of course, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming at all. Give a one-way ticket to France. So the amount that will be coming to UK for their one-way ticket, your own will be France. Why France now? What? Oh my God. No, see what Laurentia said. That's more like what we are preaching today. Just forgive her. Pardon her. Make excuses. I've learned that a long time from Daddy, that you make excuses for people, but there's one that has choked him. I said to him, you always speak to me to make excuses. How market for this one? Are we going to still make excuses? And he looked at me confused, because this one is don't choke. You make excuses for people thinking that, oh, there's a reason why they did this, there's a reason why they did that. But when it becomes repetitive and it's really bad, what do? You still have to forgive them for your own sanity. For your own sanity. I don't know. So she said, that's what we are saying. We all said that before. I told them the what is involved, in this one-way ticket. You come here, you'll be walking yourself you'll be walking yourself flat out. You'll be doing one job to the other. They're paying you minimum wages. You don't have any life. You don't rest. You are running from one job to the other to make ends meet. People back home in Nigeria that you left, who are all envious of you. Oh, she's now gone to UK, or in your own case, France. They are now waiting for you to do this and do that, and you are not meeting up. And you are not happy that what you are getting is not even enough to pay for the accommodation of the person you are squatting with, because some people will start squatting to start with before they get their own place. It's not even enough. So how am I with this able to get my own place? How? So these are the criteria. These are all involved in this one-way ticket. Dimma and Mchuku, do you still want to come? Yes or no? Because I put all this through to Laurentia and B-Joy and Tales by Ima. And it's only Tales by Ima that said no, on that condition that she's not, that she will make it work in Nigeria. But Laurentia still said, I'm coming, no, as well as B-Joy. So with all these criteria, for closing this live stream, with all that, are you still going to want to have this one-way ticket to here? You're not coming with baby. You're coming on your own to start with. Baby, that's your king. Will be back home. You're not coming with the baby. Because one-way ticket is for you to come. Because when you come, you're going to be waking up by 3 or 4 a.m. to go and do cleaning job, clean the toilets, clean the bathrooms, clean the offices, clean everything wait for the people to do their work. Before you can now settle. When you now settle, you can now go for baby and for your husband. I don't even know which one is baby now. Because you people of this generation, you call your husband baby, but I'm talking about baby. Toilets, okay. So 2 out, it's only you, Laurentia and Joy. It's only you that wants to come. After I've given you all this scenario, you still want to come. You see what the woman said? She has denounced. She has rejected Satan and all its works. What did they say? They're saying they won't go back. Oh. I can't blame them though. So they're happy to suffer for the rest of their lives in the UK. God forbid. Because by the time you now get balanced a little bit to say, I've arrived in the UK, you might be heading to your 50s or 60s. So when are you going to now enjoy that money? And maybe your bags are aching and you can't even climb up the scales again, because some people are very young, but because of the type of hard work they've done, they can't function. How about that? No. Yes. It's like that. Because of the things she heard. That is talking 40 years, she hasn't been to Nigeria. Me, that goes to Nigeria regularly and getting my bag ready for the next trip. I'm looking forward to going, but she hasn't been for a long time. But because of all that she's been saying, hearing, that's how she's talking like this. I've told her to pack her things, let's go and jolly, because she knows that Nigeria is good. But she said no, so she can feel the pains of the people. Yeah. No, seriously, not. I've stopped laughing now. Seriously. When you hear things happening back home, and when you see these YouTubers, you see them smiling, you see them coming out and just keeping up appearances and doing what they've got to do, you think that everything is hunky-dory, according to English people. It's not all hunky-dory. They are just doing this because if not, what else? So I really, seriously, things are not that great back home. But we have to be realistic also about UK. We have to be very realistic. Don't judge with yourself. I won't judge with myself because of the number of years I've been here. But for people who are coming now without any stability, without anything to lean on, it's also not easy. Is the devil that you know not better than the one, that the angel that you don't know? Is it not better that we can try and see that in a way we can make it work than coming here and even struggling more? Some of the people who are struggling here, maybe you have not spoken to any of them, because of the videos I've been uploading, I've been speaking with a lot of people who are going through hell in the name of living here in the UK, and it's not funny either. And when you weigh both, I don't even know, to be quite honest with you now, I don't know which one is better. Seriously, I don't know which one is better, because they don't have any life. They don't have any life. Evil minds out there too. Of course. All I'm asking is for things to be better all around, honestly, because coming here, see how the woman denounced the washing of toilets. She dropped it like a bomb. She like, no, I don't agree for this one. I don't agree. Oh my God. I prefer here, if you plan well and live within your means, it's okay. Exactly. Live within your means. Some people are living. The way some people carry on. I haven't been here for a while, and they're just coming and they're doing all this. I'll be in a corner laughing at them, and I know why I'm laughing. I'm like, wait until you see. You are just coming here. Okay, wait. I just laugh. People don't live according to their means. If you don't need a car, why buy a car? The transport system in the UK is so good, especially if you did not come with your children and you're just on your own. It might be cheaper for you to just use the public transport because it's very easy. If you have to drive, get a car that will take you from A to B until you stabilize enough to get that Lamborghini that you want to buy. Fine, but cut your coat according to your size. Gradually, small, you get there. But no, our people want what will happen tomorrow to start happening today. And it's not, life is not like that. There are small job people can manage. I doubt that exists in Nigeria. But you're managing that small jobs, yeah, and are they paying you cash in hand, or is it going through your bank where the taxman will take their own? And then by the time everything is removed and you have very little in that small job, will you still have a life with it? There are many things to weigh. And I think we just have to end the live stream. I don't really, because we can't get anywhere with this particular topic today, because there are good things happening and there are bad. Those menial jobs you're talking about, yes, you can easily get it here. One of them includes washing the toilets, doing care jobs, which some people are not cut out for that. But they go on to do them because they need the money. They are not cut out for care job. They are not cut out to be cleaning people's pool and changing their nappies. They are not cut out for that. Adult bum and nappies. They're not cut out for that. Some people are cut out for that and they do it happily. But some of these are people who go to do it, they are not happy doing it. But because that's the only thing they can see, so they can get this pound, they go and do it and they don't do it well. And they land into troubles. Some of them have been deported, some of them have gone inside. Which is better? So there are things you are forced to do because that's all you can do. Are you prepared for it? Susie's global concept, thank you for coming. I was just telling the mother she came late 10 minutes ago. We would have finished this live stream 30 minutes ago, but we are still here. Yes, I have degree, my hobby too. But Laurentia, can I tell you the hard truth? The hard truth is that when you come here, you and hobby come here with your degrees, the job that you easily get to do will be what I just mentioned. Waking up very early in the morning to do some cleaning jobs. Cleaning jobs involve washing the toilets, doing some care jobs. If you get care homes that will take the person, and it means looking after older people. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Some people like to do that because they love to care. But some people get into it because they're not nurses to start with. I'm a nurse. I won't mind doing things like that if I have to in those days. But some people are not cut out to do things like that. But they have to do it because that's the only thing available. That's what okay, you have your degrees. Here, let me shock you, Laurentia. Here, and knows what I'm saying is true. With your degrees back home, you come here, somebody who dropped out of GCSE and decided to go into cleaning job will become a cleaning job supervisor. She didn't finish her secondary school though, but you have got your degree, right? She got into cleaning. You see what AA said as how many her neighbor, somebody who is how many years dropped to went to do whatever. She'll be doing that for the next 5 years. And you with your degree is even small, master's degree from Niger, you come here, you have to start where she started 5 years ago, and she'll be your supervisor. That is how it works here. Okay, you're referring to AA dimension degree. Okay. I thought you were talking about, yeah. So that's how it works here. Experience, they go by experience, not by your qualification. That's why when I see all these people doing masters, they want to do PhD and then they come here. If you do all those things and you remain in Nigeria, work in a bank, work in the offices and stuff in Nigeria, probably you may be okay. Or you lecture in the university in Nigeria, fine. But when you come here with your degree, masters, or even PhD, somebody who only did not even finish secondary school or did not go have first degree will be your manager because of their experience. I'm not saying it because they are Caucasians, no, but because they've got the experience. Experience matters more here in most professions where a student don't matter a lot. You have to obviously have that qualification is something like medical field, doctors. For example, the job I do, it's not a case of your experience. If you're not qualified, if you don't have that specialist qualification, you won't do the job I do. So there are some specialist areas, but for most parts, when people come without those UK qualification, you have to start small. You have to start with these menial jobs, and then from experience, you can go to another thing from there. But you have to be patient. That's why we talk about being patient. Yeah. A newly arrival that worked for a bit in warehouse now is supervisor with Barclays Bank. You see, that can happen. That can easily happen. But you must start from somewhere. And if you pull your weight, and they will even see your qualification, sometimes they feel bad. Oh my God, this is your qualification and you're doing this. Sometimes you even apply for, somebody told me, they apply for certain job. When they looked at her qualifications, they're like, no, it's not fair. Even though we cannot employ you for this job that you're qualified for, but I feel so bad giving you this job you're applying for because it's too low for you. And the person was like, is it not me that will do it? Please, I want it. They were begging. That is how bad our country has made us to come here to be begging for something we're not even qualified for. And the Oyibo is telling you that they are feeling bad to employ you on that level. And you are now begging them that it doesn't matter, that you understand, that you just, so how do you now want them to treat you? Experience from is acceptable. And we can go back. So one way to Nigeria is better than nothing now. How do you mean? Say one way to Nigeria, or you mean one way? Another way around, you mean? You say one way to Nigeria is better than nothing now. Is that a mistake? You mean one way to here or to Nigeria? I just want a place. Yes, what you just said is one case scenario. Some people don't have that luxury of starting in a warehouse and moving that quick. I don't know how long they worked in that place before they moved that quick. Some people are not that lucky. Some people will do this menial jobs for years before they now move on. But it will happen. That's why we're saying patient. You just have to be patient. It eventually will happen for you, and you have to do your job to the best of your ability. Don't go there and do cut and join, because cut and join does not work here. They will find you out. They watch you from behind. They talk about you behind you. They talk about you from behind. You may not even know. You think that nobody is noticing what is happening. If you're doing it well, they'll talk about you behind. If you're doing it bad, they'll talk about you from behind. So they know. So when you can do your work to the best of your abilities and then leave the rest. Okay, so we have to stop here. You didn't get AA. Okay. She said you should give one-way ticket to a late. Oh, thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you for clarifying what AA meant, Laurentia. But she's in Nigeria already now. Eh? Susie is in Nigeria already. So how will you give one-way ticket to her to Nigeria? She's there already. Okay, I see what you mean. But Susie is already in Nigeria. He that is down needs near fear no fall. So how can she? Okay, give her one to go. This I've always said that this when any of your children is mischievous, don't you just leave the child alone. Just say in your head, this child na me. Just say, don't say it openly. Just say in your head, see that one. Na me resemble. Let me just leave it. I've not seen you, but you're very mischievous. I didn't get what she was saying before. And then she now changed it to go to Congo. Anybody from Congo here? Not take it personal. I know somebody from Congo here, Congolese. What's her name? I love her. Rebecca Prince. She's from Congo. She's a lovely lady. Let her not hear this. She'll be like, Congo. Is Nigeria now better than us? Everybody's claiming to be better than Nigeria now because of the nonsense going on. Everybody's claiming to be better. So I don't know about Congo. And on that note, we have to stop. You know, these live streams, Daddy always said that when I said to him, oh, I'm going to have 2 hours, he said, oh, yeah, okay, let me see. Let me see the day you do this, your Sunday live stream, and you finish in 2 hours. Then I'll give you a big gift. Now it's 20 minutes to 3. To 4. Is it to 4? No. Hey, what am I talking about? You see, I'm now talking nonsense. It's time to stop. How can I started live stream at 4, and I'm telling you it's now 20 minutes to 3. I'm now talking what? Nonsense. So on that note, I must go now. So once I start talking the one that is not in the book, you have to say to me, all of you can agree with me. Hey, are you still there? See, Momo. So where are we sending her? Momo, people are getting one-way ticket to UK. And you are coming 2 hours, 41 minutes late. AA is saying hello to you before she will decide which one-way ticket are we giving you. Because we're giving one-way ticket to UK and to people who behave well. They're all having one-way ticket to UK to come for hard labor. And they agree. Some of them agree, some of them disagree that they won't come. You put on your TV. Don't go. Hi, Momo. See what lateness has caused you. I have been sick. Hey, Mbano, sorry. Please help me. I'm going to call you as soon as we finish. Sick, Ike. Biko, what is going on? Mbao, there shall not be any sickness amongst my family. And you all are amongst my family. There shall be no sickness. So, and because of that, let's have mercy. We can't take her to Congo. We can't take her to Equatorial Guinea. She's not well. Mbao. She said that she's not well. Now she's well. She wants one-way ticket, but not to Togo. She wants it to the UK. See the person I'm shouting and say I'm going to call her quick when we finish doing what is wrong. Now she's well. She wants one-way ticket. Oh God. Okay, Momo. So you're well enough now to travel. So you want one-way ticket to where? Now suggesting places. Now Belgium. Belgium is good now. Okay, you there here, you don't call me. Exactly. When you people come like this, you know those are family members that are not here. Call them and say, listen, what we're discussing. You saw the thumbnail, you saw me and my sister there. We had a very good discussion about bleaching and the health implication, not just for the skin, but other things. I don't know whether you have data to watch and see what we said. It was very detailed. Yeah. That's right. Next time, just say, "Oh, the live stream is on. Are you available?" I'm missing her. Yeah, exactly. It's not easy now. It's not easy. Worry from Laurentia. Is Lauren not in Nigeria? He said from Nigeria to worry. You know what I'm saying from Port Harcourt to worry. He said from. Mom will say, you hate me that much to take me from Port Harcourt to Warri. God forbid. It's not easy. No, it won't be easy. I'll call you. I've had it in mind to call you. Actually, yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy at all because who no go no. It's not easy. Yeah. But what can we do? We make una give me the UK visa beg. You see? And they're talking about Warri, and they're talking about Belgium and Togo and where else? She wants the one way to UK. That's where she needs to come. Eh? She needs that. UK things are just getting worse. I don't even know how people are doing it these days. And that's why it involves a lot of money. People are spending fortunes for that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh God. Yeah, I try to. I try to look good as much as I can when I can. You will never meet me on fresh. I have to have my lippy on, even in the house. When I was coming for this life, after dressing up, I was putting my perfume on. And Daddy was like, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going for live stream." And he's like, "Who is going to smell your perfume?" I said, my people will smell me from there. And he just did like this. Sometimes I tire him. He just look at me and say, "This woman." He said, "When are you going to slow down?" I said, "Slow down for what now?" I told her that's my supporter on YouTube on Friday. This supporter gave me 120 years to live. I said, he said, maybe she has seen how you run around. You're always running around. You're always on the go. I'll tell him now. After this life, I'm going to tell him, my people, Momo and the rest, they say that they can smell my perfume from here. I'm gonna do. They say they can smell it from here. He thought that people won't smell me from here. What have I even got on today? If you come to my distance, I have perfumes. There's one for just after my shower in the evening, just put that cheap one, put it on just to smell nice for the night. Then when I'm going out, there's one expensive one for that. When I'm coming for live stream, that's an expensive one as well, so that you people can perceive it from there. Just like Momo said, she perceived it from there. So when she saw me putting perfume, she said, "You're putting perfume to go for live stream?" I said, "Yes." So I said to him, "Didn't you hear what I said to the AA?" He said that I will live for 120 years. I said, "How old am I now?" You're talking about running around. Will continue. Make we they laugh, they enjoy life, they go. I do that too. Different perfume for different perfume for different occasions. There's this what is it called? Crisscross. That's what that crisscross. One of my sons gave that to me. I'm like, this one is for that occasion. That one is for that. I just line them there. And then you come and see my jewelries. This one's for golden colors. I'm not saying that gold though. Before you say I have gold, I have one or two gold, but golden, and that one, and the casual ones. And even if I'm going for a walk, even if it's a small earring, I go put them on before I go for my walk. Coco Chanel, Mademoiselle. I have another one as well. Just name it. Gold. Yeah, I have gold, but not a lot. And nobody even notices when I have the gold on. When I have the normal ones, that's even when people notice. So that's why people have all this, spend so much money buying a watch, buying this. I don't even notice myself. But all I know is that I want to be clean, want to smell nice. I want to be caught on fresh. I don't want to be caught on fresh. I want to be caught fresh all the time. Then we go, the waka they go. Yes, so you're always like that. I see you now. Yeah, but some people, some people are just like that. They can't be bothered. I don't do too much. All I do is foundation and maybe a little bit. I don't do too much, but I just want to be. I don't go OTT. But some people can't be bothered at all. Yeah, some people can't be bothered at all. But what I have not been able to do ever is to fix anything on these nails. Even the small one, my natural small one, I'll go and cut it off now because it's irritating me already. I can't do that. Yeah, I can't. I just can't. Because I can't. My natural one, once it starts growing, I'll go and cut them off because it's irritating. So how can I fix anything there? So I can't do that. So we have different ways, different things we do. Or lashes are no. Hey, God forbid. Lagging, no way. I can't. I can't even stand people who have it on. I don't look at their eyes. I don't look at their face. When they have it on, it scares me. It scares me. I can't have lashes. I've never done. Even when I dress for my son's wedding and my other son's wedding, people they dress as the person that's a fashion. What do you call them? You know, people that dress you, give you the makeup. You know how? What's their name? Makeup artist. Yeah. They said for me, I said, "La what? Don't lash me, please. My eyes is very important to me. You can't replace eyes. If anything goes wrong, I can't replace it, and I'll be blinking. I'll be blinking like Udele, like this. I know some of you put lashes here. Please, I'm not condemning you, but I just can't deal. I can't deal. Yeah, I'm not condemning you at all. I know. Yeah, hey, who let you go? See me that said I've finished live stream. I don't know how we entered this gist now. How did we enter here? How did we get here? What kind of family members do I have on this YouTube? Look at this, it's going to 3 hours. How did we get here? Our topic was for people who are bleaching. Now, we have gone into eyelashes. We have gone into the type of perfumes I use for morning and for night and for going to bed and for getting up. See what Momo just said. You see what I mean? Oh, don't go. No. Today is today. Oh. Let me go and report you to that. What did she say? What did say that you want to report? The one I told her that the I will leave 120. So what did she do wrong that you're going to report? Let me read. She said I should fix lashes for them to see. If I fix it, what you'll be seeing is this. Blink, blink, blink. I'll be like this. You'll be wondering, what is wrong with her? Is she on something? Why is she blinking? Sometimes when I see people who have that on, I blink on their behalf. I blink on their behalf. Never mind me having it. If that is the only fashion in this world, count me out. I will not try it. This native pattern looks good on you. Normal. Oh, I missed that lovely comment from Momo. Thank you. I do that too. Different. Okay, I read that. That's me too, John. It's good to look good. Yes, I read that. Looking good is good business. Yes. Looking good, looking good keeps you younger. Agree? Agree or not? Because I told you before how I met one of my co-wives in Lagos. She was just getting married when I left Nigeria in the 80s. During one of our visits, I met her in Lagos. I wanted to call her auntie or da. They come and say da this, da this. I said, because of the way she was. So when they now told me who she was, I nearly slapped her face. I'm like, oh, go, I cannot take order. Say, what is wrong with you? What is this? You see the way she dressed. So you'll be addressed how you dress. Some people see me and they want to address me how I dress by thinking that I'm younger. That's a compliment, I take it. But dressing old or leaving yourself because you've had one or two children, you think, who am I dressing for? After all, I've finished having my children. If you see how they'll be drawing their leg just to walk. If you're waiting for me to fix lashes, you wait for the 120 years we agreed. You wait until then. It's not going to happen. This one choke. Yeah, mommy won't let us go with four. I know we have to go now, my people. Look at people in Nigeria who are. I should be going to get ready your one-way ticket, and I'm here talking and talking. We have to stop so that you can go and get your one-way ticket ready. Now she don't last for my eyes, okay. And that's why I stay in the background. That's why I stay in the background. I have never done it either. Mascara is good enough. Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know what's that about. I see people doing it on their children, doing it on their baby girls, children, little girls. No, it's wrong. Think of your eyes as not replaceable. It's not replaceable. Don't. Not on your children anyway. If you choose to do it, not on your children. Me and lashes my enemy. Mommy, at my wedding, I fixed lashes. He kept complaining to my husband that I want to remove it. He kept pleading with me to wait till the end. And immediately I thought it off. Yeah. Even saying that I thought it off makes me feel like, oh, I thought it off from where? From your eyes? I don't know. That fashion, that particular fashion, I don't get it. I'm sorry for people who love it. I'm not condemning you, please. But I can't look at you. If you have it and I'm looking away while you're talking to me, know that it's because of that lashes. And no offense, please. Where is our catcher? Is she back on the back sheet? Yeah. It keeps younger. Oh, mommy, dressing makes one look older. Dressing makes one look older. What do you mean? Dressing as in dressing how? Do you agree with that? Our catcher, oh, spicy. Don't worry, spicy. As I said to you, you won't understand. You won't understand with spicy. No, let's not go there. Maybe not forget my one-way ticket. Okay, more. Okay, no worries. Our catcher, I'm back. When we go, go get our ticket ready. Okay, carry me along, please. Okay. Oh, Oresha is on advert. Okay, she's back. Okay, we have to stop now. We have to stop now. We have had enough fun as we normally do on Sunday. When you start initially, you don't see much people. It was just me and Abdul and B-Joy. Hey, and B-Joy, you're still here. You're going to get double tickets. Double, but still one way, but double. You were here before I started. Actually, she was here with Abdul when I logged on. And 2 hours, 57 minutes later, she's still here. Why would she not get double one-way tickets? Why? I said, dressing makes one look. So I'm saying, are you saying it makes one look older, or you are saying the other way around? Are you being, I don't get this easily. Sometimes our children will say something, they say, oh, the way I'll be looking at them, they say, oh, mom, don't get it. I'm like, yeah, I don't get it. I'm not your age, but there's some things I don't get. Some of the languages or some of the slangs I don't get. So would you mean what's exactly? What do you mean by? So are you saying that dressing? Okay, I get you. I know what she's saying now. You are saying that the way some people dress might make them look older. Okay, I get you now. Thank you. Yeah. Which one is haha dresses? Yeah, I think I understand what she's saying. That the way people dress will make them look older. I think that's what she's trying to say. And on that note, I agree, and we're going to stop. Dresses. I think that's what she meant. She meant that dressing or the dresses or the way we dress can make you older. Yeah, I think so. But really, there's a way you dress and you look older. There's a way you dress. For example, somebody my age, there's a way I'll dress and I'll look stupid because it just doesn't add up with who I am or the age I am at. So we have to, do what suits us at different stages of our lives. Come and explain. Yeah, am I right in what you are thinking and what you say? Because all of us are confused. Laurentia, maybe she's gone now. We are confused. Is it what I thought you say that dresses can make one? Yeah, is that what you mean? She said, Raisha just sent me a message, but it's a voice message. I can't play it. Maybe she's trying to explain what she meant. Maybe she's gone now. But I can't play the message now. I'll see you later on. She's saying, yeah. I don't know what that means. Some over 60 wear bone short and hair. Yeah. There are things that are the way I was, yeah. I'm not gone. Okay, so explain quickly before we now finish. We have 10 seconds to 3 hours, and we have to stop at 3 hours. So explain what you mean. You said, I just saw your message. I can't play it until we finish. I can't play it. When you say dresses makes you, you want to understand what do you mean. Oh, there's this slang she normally uses. She even said it in one of her shots. You did it, huh? You do this, huh? I think that's what she meant by that. I don't know. She uses this kind of slang. She uses it in her shots. I'm like, yeah, Lorenza, you can't get what, huh? I'm stopping now. So I'll listen to her message and see what she said. So we'll see if I'm around on Friday, I'll just come out without notice. If not, by God's grace, we'll meet at Ifechi Family next Sunday. We'll find something interesting and interactive to discuss. If you have any suggestions, let me know. This skin bleaching was inspired by AA. And we benefited from it. So things like that. If you have anything you think would be good for us to chat and talk about, just suggest. We'll come here, we'll talk about it, we'll laugh about it, and we gain from it. Ha ha is Igbo way of mentioning or explaining that. Oh, ha ha dressing. Really? Yeah, dressing. Really? I understand what you mean now. Okay, I get you. Thank you for explaining. I'm glad you understand. No, I understand now. I understand what you mean now. When you say ha dressing, I'm like, what does ha mean? What does that? Yeah. But now that you've explained it, okay. And the AA got it as well. So we've now got it. And on that note, we have to stop. We've done 3 hours and 1 minute. Oh my God. When I go out there, and daddy will say, you talkative. I was hearing your voice all through. I don't know when you started talking too much. But he still loves this. Wait until coming near to December. I'm going to ask you to ask us questions. He has to come out for our wedding anniversary in December. Near the time, I'll ask you to ask us questions. Clean questions for old people. Clean questions. So the other time, I'll put it on my post so you can ask us questions for our wedding anniversary. It's going to be a special one this year for obvious reasons. Enjoy the heat wave. Yeah, today has been very hot, but I'm not complaining because this we are entering middle of August next week and it will not last, so I can't complain. But I won't go naked. I'll just make sure that I keep myself cool. So bye everyone. I love you all. Thank you so much. Tomorrow will be hotter. Oh my God. Yeah, we'll just have to make the most of it. We have to make the most of the weather here in the UK because it does not last long. And on that note, thank you everyone. God bless you. Have a blessed week. And by God's grace, I'll see you next Sunday. Goodbye and God bless.